I'm spawning on a 1x1 column of blocks for the next 100 days. However, every day the world expands over and over again. Resources start out scarce, mobs guard all of the precious loot, and my spatial awareness skills never existed. Barring my death, I plan to advance in this world, making mythical armor far better than netherite, take on a warden in his own home, probably disturbing his peaceful Sunday, and turn this blank piece of eventual land into a medieval city, a different style than even I'm used to building. So sit back, relax, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy 100 days in a 1x1 expanding world. Oh my lord. Okay. We are on a single... Wow, we are on 1x1. There's nowhere else to go, which means obviously I have to go down. Wait, what if I don't get a sapling? Uh-oh. I didn't get a sapling. Okay, I guess this is the only wood we have to work with then. This is already bad. This is already what if I lose a block? If I lose a block, then I'm just done. Do I only go down? Should I go all the way down? I don't know what I should do. I didn't plan this out at all. Okay. All right, so this is the only wood we're getting the entirety of right now, at least. Oh, we're on dirt. Okay, all right, let's check this out. So we've got gravel down there, granite. We have not a single ore, by the way. Not a single ore down there. I'm so nervous to go down right now. All right, world staple. We need a crafting table. Then I guess we're gonna need a pickaxe. The one time making a wood pickaxe might actually be useful, and I might drain it all the way down because I have no extra wood. Please go into my inventory. Whew. All right. Oh, I moved while in my inventory. Oh my days, I just had a heart attack. Being on such a small platform, one slip away from losing this world is not something I'm used to. Wait, what am I saying? I'm always doing this kind of challenge. I don't want only this. I mean, I guess we're just gonna, we'll just go through the motions, I guess. We'll get our stone. Yep, give me the stone age. And then, do we go all the way down? I've only got so many blocks to deal with. I may as well go all the way down. Just get everything I possibly can. This is gonna be rough for the first few days. I mean, it will expand, which is great. I think it like doubles or something every day. I don't know. I didn't do my research on this map. Oh, gravel. All right, we got some gravel here. Is this useful to me? I don't know. If I place it, I just die. Let me put that in my inventory. Look at us go, though. Actually using the entirety of the wood pick. I'm kidding. I'm not using that. This is where we make the stone one. This is good. This is fast enough to get all the way down. But if I... Wait, if the world expands while I'm all the way down there, am I just going to be at the bottom of the world and the trees and stuff are going to be up top? I'm not thinking this through. I guess my only real tactic right now is to, like, save my hunger. Oh, my days. All right, there's nothing down there, so I guess I don't really want to go any further now that I think about it. I'm just going to make a small little platform right here and just sit so I don't fall in the void. All right, well, exciting day one. I can't go anywhere else, and I don't want anything else on my... Is this an island? Would you classify this as an island? It kind of is. We're in the void again. We're always in the void, but I don't know. It's kind of like a stick, a really long stick. Whatever, we're islanding again. I guess I'm just gonna AFK the entire first day. Wait, phantoms won't spawn, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna AFK the entire first day because I need more world. I can't work with what I've got. Well... I think the sun's rising, so we should get more world, I guess. Sunshine? Hello? Okay, so this just kind of grew in my face. I don't know what happened. I was not paying attention, and then this happened. I just realized how far down I went. Oh boy. Wait, are those leaves? They're not connected to a tree. Are they gonna drop a sapling? Are they gonna go away? Ah, shoot, I gotta get back up there. All right, to the climb. Could I have just built straight up? Yes, but making a staircase gives me extra blocks and lets creepy crawlies follow me up to knock me off later. I did not think this through. So those leaves naturally deteriorated by the time I made it back up here, which is not good because I have no idea whether or not we actually got a sapling from it. I couldn't tell you. I wasn't here. I have no idea. I was hopeful that we did. We got a piece of grass. Oh my word. We have a piece of grass up here. Should probably keep the piece of grass, maybe. I don't know. How do I get up then? I'm just gonna break it, I guess. I don't know. And we got nothing from it. Okay, lit. So this is our staircase now. And the leaf fell and we got no sap. We got an apple. That's pretty good. But once again, I'm in the predicament of what to do now. I'm pretty sure I've made an accordion in this world. I guess we'll just keep going further down. That's literally all we can do right now is just go further down. Oh, this is gonna spawn so many mobs. You have no idea. With the staircase method unlocked since day 1, going down doesn't seem like such a bad idea anymore. As this world doubles or triples or whatever it's doing, I'll be able to see more ores coming around me. Speaking of, we found our first one. Ooh, a piece of iron. Oh my word, ore exists. Okay, well look at that. We got an iron ingot. That will do so much for my cause, I'll be honest. It also looks like we have a little gap there, which means we could be close to a cave that'll grow in the next 100 days probably. Oh, we made it down to deep slate. Is there anything in the deep slate, like down below? Is there anything? I don't feel like mining through deep slate with my cobblestone pickaxe, so I'm just gonna go all the way back up again and AFK at the top where it's probably safe. I'm just worried that I'm gonna start running out of that extra saturation that I have and lose, like, yeah, there it is. It's gone. I literally spoke it into existence. Just gonna start losing hunger now because I'm jumping so much because I have to get up. Yeah, going down was a bad idea. We made it. Let's go. I'm thinking we just kind of block off the bottom and stand here again. I can't do anything else, man. This is all I've got to my name. Like, what do I do with this? Sure, I can bridge out and like expand this, but the world's gonna expand itself, which means I'm probably just gonna end up getting my blocks deleted, which is very bad because I don't want to waste any of these resources. I guess I could make a furnace and then do nothing with it because I'm not gonna waste my wood, but like, there we go. When the crafting table is next to a furnace, it's home. For the rest of day 2, I am a statue, staring off, waiting for sunrise and the eventual growth of our chunk on day 3. The chunk needs to load in. I'm going to assume there's mobs down there. I don't really want to look. I don't want to go check. There could be, and there could not be. I don't know. All right, what kind of expansion are we getting today? Let's see. Oh my word. Okay, it looks like we've tripled our area. Okay, that's insane. All right, please, sapling. Sapling is what I need here. We got 8 leaves. Oh my word, we got one. Let's get it going, baby. Easy peasy. Well, now that we have that, times are a-changing. Let's remake our hole here. Fantastic. That'll get us all the way down to deep slate. But now I can do real stuff. Oh my word, and we get a wheat seed. Freaking-tastic. All right, let me make a hoe. Make a good hoe here, and then we put the wheat seed right here. Bang. This should be able to grow without water, if I'm not mistaken. But now I need to go look for iron or coal, preferably, would be nice too. I like a good coal. Coal moments are pretty cool. Do we see any on this side? No. Do we see any coal on this side? Also, no. All right, let me go to the other side here real quick. Are we seeing coal? No. Wow. My luck is fantastic. Either way, we're going down here. I still am kind of scared because one side is very, oh man, very unsafe. Oh, but we do have another chunk of iron here. Bang, that's 2 for us. If we get 3, then we can grab water from somewhere. Oh, 3. Look at this. Bang. Oh my word, there's more than 3. Hold on. Stay close to, oh, there's more up there. Dude, we're already thriving in the iron department. I'm talking like 7, maybe, but still, it's pretty good for us. Okay, I don't need copper. We're not in a new update. There's no copper golem yet, but I am going to grab this iron up here. Bang, bang. Do we got any more on this side? Not seeing any. Okay, that's fine. I believe that's the only new ores. This seems to be opening up into a cave, which is cool. And so does that area down there. I'm not seeing diamonds. I'm not seeing coal. I'm not seeing gold. Yeah, I don't think there's anything below us at all anymore. Check over here, maybe. No. Nope. All right. All we got is copper now, but we've got 9 iron. That's so good. If our tree grows, that's fantastic. I might use my leftover oak to make torches. Let's get back up to the surface and figure this out. Hippity hoppity, I'm starting to not like this property. Back on the surface, I made the horrible mistake of wasting the last of my wood. I smelted up a singular charcoal and made that into some torches, mostly so the tree up top can grow during the night, and my weird snake tunnel down below won't spawn any monsters too close to the surface. But with all of our extra stuff for today, that was still all I could do. Also, if you notice, I have officially lost hunger. I'm down half of a bar, and I don't want to eat this apple. If I do, I feel like I don't know what would happen. I just don't want it to. Whatever that is, that could be done. Either way, we're now just waiting on it. Every day we're waiting on something. Today, we're waiting on the tree to grow. Just gonna get a little selfie with the tree. All right, well, here we go. Another time lapse. Well, what's, what happened first? New day or tree grew? New day. So how does the island expand today? I'm actually confused because the first day it did this, and then is it gonna wrap around this again? Are we gonna get so much more island? Ooh, I'm excited. Triple our island, triple our island, triple. This is our triple our island dance. Oh, it tripled our island. No tree. Tripled our island for absolutely no reason at all. Ooh, ooh, water. Okay, that's good at least. And we got another seed, which is also very good. No tree though. A little bit concerning, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab this torch and put it in the middle up here now. And I guess we can look over the edge here and see. Wait, the water's going away? What is going on down there? I guess I gotta go check this out because I have no idea what's happening. They really need to start building. Who is they? I really hope the world start. Coal! Sorry, attention span going away. I found coal. I was going to say, I hope we start building this world in that direction soon so that my staircase isn't as scary, but we got coal, which means we can get iron, which means we can get a bucket, which means we can get water, which means we can get lava, I think maybe. I don't know. I haven't actually checked, but maybe there's lava. Wait, what's the point of water and lava? Cobblestone? I already have that. I don't need that anymore. I just need bone meal, I guess. That could be good. Oh, we got lapis down there. That's something. We got no more iron. Oh, we got more cave developing down here. Look at this. Oh, this is, this is definitely a cave. Oh my word. Big cave, big cave, big cave. Okay. Is this where the water was? It's gone now, which means we're gonna get a water source soon, but not at this very moment. All right, it's probably in the next expansion that we get some water. That's fine. I understand how it works. I want to make sure, nothing spawns in here, because that would be really bad for me if I come down here one day and a creeper's wait. Honestly, skeletons are worse than creepers. I might be the only one to ever say it, but that's the truth. The cave had a little bit more iron for me, but after that, I couldn't see any worth in going down. Mining through the deep slate is a really slow process with the pickaxe I currently have, and I'm not going to waste my time. Instead, we're going back up to the surface to do some stuff with this iron. Okay, that much jumping and mining has caused a great amount of my food to go. Hello there. Okay, we have a tree. Look at that. Let's get it down. Let's get it. We have a tree chopping mod, don't we? All right, let's make sure we get all the leaves. I don't know what mod this is. I don't know which one this does. Does it fall down and then go right here? Does it all break? I'm a little nervous. Here we go. Let's test it out. Oh, okay. Everything's gonna go right here. Perfect. No! I thought everything would go right here. I think I done blundered. The run could be over. I may have failed then and there, but one ledge, a singular groove in the world, a cave, could have caught the sapling and saved all of my AFK process up to now. I guess I'm honestly gonna go check because I have no idea. Look, I'm a very hopeful person, all right? Maybe the sapling fell here. Nope. All right, we're gonna go check the cave again. The slimmest chance in the world, but I'm gonna do it. All right, please have a sapling down here. I don't see one. Oh my God. I was right. A sapling fell all the way down here, and there was a couple sticks. I don't know when I got those. Maybe they were here. I don't even know. We're chilling. Well, all right. Maybe I could mess up again, and then we're not chilling. But like, we're chilling right now. Unfortunately, though, the cave gives me fall damage. This takes forever for me to jump up. Trees chopping down gets rid of all of my hunger, so we're not in as good of a place as we were before, but at least we have a sapling. Okay, so Mr. Torch, we are back for round 2 with a sapling. I am gonna start starving soon, but I guess we can cook our iron at least. I can't eat cobblestone or gravel or anything though, so I'm kind of screwed. Realistically, that means I'm back to AFKing. I could make a mob farm without, I don't have the blocks for that, never mind. Let me situate myself here and you know the drill. Oh, while I've been AFK, it seems we've gained a friend. Hello. Goodbye. Sure hope he likes it down there in the void. Anyway, once again, the tree has not grown, and neither has our world. I'm hoping the world grows into trees. That would be very cool, because still, there's unfortunately nothing I can do yet. There's not much I'm gonna be able to do for a while, actually. I don't have anything. Oh, okay. We've expanded into a lava lake. That's not very cool. All right then. There does seem to be water down there now. Wait, is it flowing away? It's going down again. Oh my goodness, we keep losing out on the water down there. Is there water over here? No, dude, what is going on? Oh, there's more coal. All right, so now we just have this giant lava lake, I guess. That's pretty nifty. It does absolutely nothing to help us. In fact, I think it only hurts us. All of our land is gone. We've got lava now. Well, I guess we can get to the nether, but we've got a tree. Got a little tree right here. This is pretty cool. I'm going to smack it going that way, and then hopefully, I'll actually get the saplings this time. Please don't make mistake number 2. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is it going over here? Okay, I took oh, I'm starving to death. That's why I took damage. Also, the tree didn't give me any saplings again. That's what I thought happened to the last one, that it fell to a cave, but I didn't see this one this time. All right, I'm basically starving to death, which means I really need seeds to grow fast. So now I need water. Oh boy. Facing imminent death pretty soon, it's time to distract myself. For one, our coal expanded, or the chunk of it that we mined up last time. After that, I wanted to check out the other part of the world. Unfortunately, there's nothing too good, but we can't see the bottom from here, so it's time to armor up and go down. I guess in case I find anything, I'm going to make a bucket, use 2 of my wood to make a shield, and then use the leftover to make an iron pickaxe in case we find diamonds or something. All right, we've upgraded. We also haven't, because now I've lost health thanks to this shield. The cave has expanded quite a bit. I now have to be wary of dripstone, and there's still no water down here. Fantastic. What I do need, though, is that iron up there. Wait, why is this one dripping water? This one, wait, do they naturally do that? I didn't think they naturally did that. I thought water had to be connected to them for them to drip. That's new, I guess. That one is dripping water. I don't know why. What is his problem? Well, this one is too. Why are they all dripping water? Do they do that naturally? Wait, okay, do dripstone in cave actually, I guess, well, is it a stalagmite or a stalactite? Whichever version this is that real? Can I harvest that water? I don't know. I wonder if that's possible. It's probably not, but there's a chance, I guess. Hypothesizing aside, I used the rest of the cave for all of its iron and mined through to see our first rare ore. Oh my word, I see our first diamond down there. All right, let's get going. Hello there, Mr. Diamond. How goes it for you? Gimme, heck yeah, first diamond of the series. And that's the only one, folks. That's it, we're done. 1 diamond, huh? I can make a really cool looking shovel. I can make a really weird looking stick with a diamond on it. For now, I'll keep the diamond and head back up to surface. The water still seems to elude us down here, even if the dripstone stuff keeps dripping it. But what to do is another issue. I mean, I could, again, use my iron for a cauldron, but I feel like that would be a waste, would it not? Can't do anything. I need water. I can make a chest. That's pretty cool. New item just dropped. We have a chest now. Bang, I can put all my stuff away now. That's all I have so far. It's so bad. Oh my word. I need food, I need wood, I need to make a mob farm, I need to do a lot of things. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously? The phantoms come by now? Oh my goodness, that's so bad for me. I just took so much hearts. Well, you know what time it is. Time for me to stop cracking this joke. All right, hopefully the phantoms start burning today, because otherwise I can't go outside. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to see the island teleport, do doubly things. Oh, a tree grew. That's awesome. Hopefully it gives me 100 apples. But for now, I need these things to burn. Where are they? Start burning, please. Oh my word, there's 4 of them? Oh, there they go. No, please stay away. Please just keep burning. Please just keep burning. Why is that one alive? Look at him. All right, I think we're good to go out now. They're all kind of burning. See, that could have been bad. That could have been very bad. Let them die. All right, new tree. Oh my goodness, we just got so much area. Oh my word, it just quadrupled what we, or tripled it. It did a lot. It did so much work. Holy cow, dude. This is insane. What the heck? We get all of the, I was stuck before. I was literally sitting on nothing, and then all of a sudden we get everything we ever want. Oh my word. We can get mushroom stew if we get a brown mushroom. This video just went from having absolutely nothing and being starving in a hole to like, hey, maybe you can make it now. The only thing I'm really interested though is if there's water. Is there water leaking out of, and there's more lava. Is there water leaking out of any? I'm not seeing any, dude. My last chance, last side. Any water? No. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna have to go down to the cave and see if I'm blind or something. All right, please be water down here. I need to grow my crops. Need to be able to duplicate it for mob farm. I need to, you know, this is so nice being able to just go down this staircase here and not like worry about falling off anymore. This is fantastic. I don't know where I am though. I'm actually very much so confused now that this has become a real hole. I no longer know what I've already done and what still needs to be done. Oh, we've got more iron. Ooh, okay. We're in the cave. We're in the big bad cave and we've already got a zombie. This is what I was expecting. Sir, you're on a dripstone. All right, so nothing too bad. As long as we fight off the zombie, everything will be all right. right, let's go. There's a dirt here. Does that mean there's an Enderman somewhere? Oh, this looks really weird. This looks like Endermen have been here. It's been like a day. Dude, I'm not seeing any water. This is insane. Well, there is a lot of iron, and still the fact that the dripstones drip water, but there doesn't seem to be any actual blocks, like full blocks of it. Yep, absolutely nothing. Oh, there's a geode down there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Every day seems the same at the moment. 6 felt like 5, 5 feels like 4, 4 feels like 3, etc. I'd mine some random ore pockets, mostly being iron, and then return to the surface for good news. This time, though, it was better than good. It was great. Okay, we're back up to the cows. Oh my word, we have cows. Okay, and a chicken. Hello, little guy. How are you doing? Oh my word, I didn't know y'all were up here. Is there another chicken? Can I breed 2 chickens and kill one instantly so I don't die of starvation? Hello, little chickie, are you around? That seed fall in the... Hello? I don't see another chicken. Dang it. That's okay though. That's okay. As soon as this wheat grows, I can harvest a cow. Do I want to kill the cows? Can I drink milk for food? Does that work? Sir. Wait, you wouldn't be a sir if you could do this. Ma'am, I need to check something about you. Can I drink this for... No, doesn't give any food. I was really hopeful. That's all right, though. Maybe I'll get some food from these trees if I cut them all down. You're probably wondering why I would do that, considering it's going to make me starve to death. Well, could always kill a cow or the chicken. Now that we have infinite wood, I can actually make an axe. Bang. All right. I don't know if I want to do this or if I'm just gonna die. I could die. Oh, an egg. Can I cook the egg? Hold on. I need to know. Do I have a mod in here that allows me to cook the egg? Here we go. Oh, wait. It looks possible. Okay, cool. Oh, it's possible to cook the egg. Chat, I have an idea. We have a cooked egg, a singular egg, which means I'm gonna chop down as many trees as I possibly can while I have... Oh, wait, is it not taking from my hunger anymore? Oh my goodness, it's not taking from my hunger anymore either. It's giving me apples. The day is going great. Oh no, please. Oh, please, 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 please. Oh, thank the Lord. I actually think we figured out the strat. The axe makes it so that we don't lose hunger when we cut down trees, and then I can cut down as many trees as I want, replant them, and both dark oak and oak give you apples, so I can live. Plus, we have the chicken generating eggs so that I can eat those, or I could also, you know, throw them and try and get another chicken, which would be pretty cool too. But we honestly right now, we just need to get a bunch of wood. So I continued on. While my iron smelted, I lit up the island so mobs wouldn't spawn and cut down more trees. Every tree that I cut down, I planted like 5 more. Basically doing the team trees thing, but like way better. Mostly because I'm going to deforest them later myself. Then I came up with a brilliant idea for our 1 chicken. This could be revolutionizing because I basically used no resources for my master plan. I put a chicken in a composter and he can't leave. I don't know if that may be what I want to do here. Let's see. My idea was to then take 5 of my iron and make a hopper and then a chest, and a chest here, hopper here. That should make the chicken hopper egg into chest, and then I can go to bed. And by bed, I mean dark hole in the ground. Good night. Okay, no phantoms. We're chilling. All of our trees seem to be growing. Oh my goodness, the land increased by a lot. Brown mushroom and an apple. Oh my goodness, and an apple. I'm eating this and I'm eating my egg. I think I have to. I need some health. Wait, did we get another? We got another cow and a melon. What the heck? I'm growing this right away. All right, we actually got some good stuff with this. We got a sheep as well. Oh my word, and a pig. We're actually, and another sheep. We're cooking. Okay, we're gonna do fine. We're gonna do absolutely fine. I've been starving myself the last however many days, but that's okay. You know what? Those are all part of the process. That's just what you gotta do in order to shape the world, okay? You gotta wait for it to shape itself and starve yourself doing it. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, first thing today, we're making shears and we're gonna get a bed. Hello. All right, we only got 1 wool from this guy, but over here, we're gonna get some more wool, maybe, possibly. There we go. 3 wool for a bed. Then boom, bang, and a bed. Okay, let's put this over by our house. I guess that's what this is now. And then we have a lot of tree chopping to do today. So let's make some axes. Oh, we got a legendary stone axe. That's funny. Bang, 1 tree down. This is gonna take a minute. Now, you're probably wondering why I cut down every single tree. Oh, wow, that's a lot of logs. The reason for that is I need a mob farm, and I need one pretty far away from here. And I know for a fact if I start bridging out, the bridge is just going to slowly be eaten by the fact that, like, the world is growing. But that's okay. That's all right with me. I need all this log, all these dark oak logs, so I can make a mob farm. Because otherwise I would have had to use cobblestone, which would have taken me forever to grab. But now I can plant down a massive tree farm. So no amount of blocks for the mob farm can evade me. And this will grow for years and years to come. Probably. Unless I light it on fire somehow. Not that that's happened before. Day 7, we grew even more. The dark oak forest extended, we got a lot more grass for wheat seeds, and of course, a brand new chicken, which I brought back to our other guy and bred. Now for the real kicker though. There was water. Very risky water. So I looked for another source and found it on the corner of our island. Fantastic, dude. Oh, this is amazing. Is this a water cave? Oh, there's so much water. I'm so happy. Okay, we are absolutely chilling now. We have so much water. Let's get these crops growing. Let's make an infinite source up top here so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then I guess I really want to get rid of this lava. I don't like it. Should we make a portal real quick? We could do that. Hold on. Let me grab this source block of water that I left over here. Okay, and then I'm going to combine it with this source for infinite. Where did I put it? Right here? Infinite water. Perfect. Okay, now I got to remember how to do one of these things. All right, so I may have placed, is this too tall? This is so tall. I did it a little wrong, but it works. It works. It's still a portal. It's a little messy, a little broken-ish, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, flint and steel, easy peasy. Let's check out our 4-high portal. Hello, Nether. Oh, all right, what do we got? Full Nether, baby. We have a full bone blocks. Oh my gosh, give me. Sir. I just ate my last food. Please don't make this happen. I want to get close, but I can't. Oh my word, he was one shot. Look at that guy. Okay, we're doing fine, clearly. I need to block this lava off so I can get these bone blocks. These are going to be so useful to me. Sir, can you knock it off? Thank you. Dude, imagine having to do farmland without these. I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it. What kind of nether are we looking at here? We've got basalt on our right. We're in soul sand. Got a bunch of crimson over there. It's probably one of the earlier times that I'm actually entering. Oh, we have a warped forest to our right as well. Look at that. But we have every biome, so that's cool. If I need anything from any of them, then I'll be able to do that. But I don't, yeah, there's no fortress, no bastion. Well, that's okay. We don't need either of those right now anyway. I need bone blocks. I'd say this is a very good nether. I do need to move the nether portal that is now in here, this thing, because it's in the way of where I want to build. But you know, that's okay. That's all right. That's fine. Let's see. Bang. Bone blocks. Bang. Bone meal. Awesome. We're going to leave this here so I can get more wool. And then I want to breed some of the animals on the island. So give me all this stuff. Oh, and that's right. We have water now. So I can put these on the right places. Hold on. Move. You are no longer welcome on my island, random hoed land. Okay. Guess for now, we're just going to stick the farm right next to the infinite water source. All right. This will be great. Oh, how are you spawning on my island? Oh, that's right. We unlocked a new area, which means I didn't torch it yet. So things are going to be spawning. Ruh-roh. Whoa, sir. You are not welcomed on the island. These here parts are not for you. All right. I'm seeing the issue that expanding world has. A lot of mobs. Oh, wait. We have like a river over there. Oh, look at that. We were gaining water anyway. There's water on the surface. Perfect. So that way is now Scary Town. I don't want to go over there anymore. That way is also Scary Town. I'm so worried now. The whole world keeps growing every day. No one told me this. They did. That's the video you signed up for, bud. Anyway, the rest of my night was doing a couple things. One was growing the farm. After that, I explored the chunks and realized some of it didn't grow in, or it grew in too soon. I don't know. We have an extra chunk over here. But if I want to start surviving the nights and not being scared of them, I need a house. So we're terraforming. Probably not the best thing to do when a skeleton could creep up on us, but I want to flatten out the middle of our chunks. How can you do that when there's a lava pool there? I'll move it later, okay? We'll get rid of the lava. For now, I'm just flattening out the dirt. Eventually, the world got too scary, and I slept till day 9. Okay, much better. I'm assuming that this side was created now. I think it was. Yep, all right, that's what happened. The rest of that chunk, all of the chunks just came with it. So now we have even more land than before. Dude, this is insane. While the world kept growing, our animal population continued to double. Not because I was feeding them or anything, just because the world kept spawning them in. So I thought it was time we give them a home of their own. I fenced in a section, accidentally discovered that I have diagonal fences, and created octagon pens. They're my favorite. We have one for the chickens, cows, and sheep. Pigs will be later. I have nothing to breed them with. All right. Then you can just like walk in between each section. I love this. This one's actually, they're uneven. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna look at it. It's whatever. Now we have to bring the animals. Of course, every time we do this, I forget that I have carry-on. So I use seeds and wheat to drag them over to their pens. When in reality, all I would have to do is right-click them, pick them up, and put them where they go. Unfortunately, Smooth Head over here didn't do that. And now we've got 3 animal pens. Very good, very good. We've got 6 cows now, 4 sheep, 4 chickens, got some eggs. Oh, I whacked a chicken in the face with an egg. Whoopsie, my bad. And then I can get rid of our little hopper collection system. Actually, I should probably enlarge it and bring it over to the other area now that I think about it. I remade our little contraption with more hoppers and a bigger chest. Now, I didn't fill in the entire pen because that would be a waste of iron at the moment, but I did use enough that hopefully when the chickens lay an egg, there's like a 75% chance we get it. For now, realistically, I need to go mining, but there's so much, like so many trees up here. I might just chop them down to go for a mining trip. This is what I'm thinking. We spend one more day up top, let the chickens do their thing, breed the animals, whatever, chop down some trees, and then we'll go below the surface and do some mining. And while that's going on, the world will continue to generate. We're gonna fill this double chest up, surely. All right, here we go. Well, looks like my time doing it during the night has run out because all the mobs are targeting me. Back to bed I go. Everyone join me in a good honk shoe me. Oh my goodness, there's spruce. Haha! I didn't think I'd have it. Oh my word, this is gonna be fantastic. This world just keeps growing. Loving it. Oh my goodness gracious! Why are there so many? Why are there so many? Why are there so many? Holy cow, Batman. Why are there so many freaking skeletons in one forest? This is why I chop the trees. This is what they get for being cover. Oh, wow. We're getting a proper desert over there. That's pretty cool. We'll have cactus we can grow. Do a cool cactus farm building. We can do a sugarcane farm. Oh, well, we don't have sugarcane, but maybe if we get sugarcane, we can do a sugarcane farm building too. We're just going to really focus on maximizing all of the resources that we can get. This is very cool. Well, at the very least, we'll have access to grass and green dye because of this. Oh, we have sugarcane. Oh my word, I was right. We're actually getting a river too. That's actually pretty cool. That'll be nice. Nice to work with for sure. And of course we have this old spruce area over here now, which is also very nice to have. And then more dark oak that is just not nice to have at all. I don't say that I don't like dark oak because it's dark oak. I say I don't like it because this biome is atrocious since everything can just spawn in it and I can't see them. Bad biome. Oh man, I was hoping we'd get the whole place lit up and everything, but I mean, we do have a lot of wood now, like a lot. This is normally what I'd have, but in spruce. So we're doing something. I definitely think this is better though. No mob is gonna creep up to me in this sort of setting. So no matter what else land-wise grows around us, we're gonna be fine. What is that? Does that thing have speed or something? Hold on, I'm gonna go fight it. Oh, that's gotta be speed. Oh, that's speed. It's like a horse. Horse creeper. Oh my word. Horse creeper was invincible. Wait, we got a copper backpack with rotten flesh. Are you kidding me? Can I upgrade the copper backpack? All right, if it's copper, we only need 4 iron to upgrade it. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna put this on my back for now. And we have a backpack. Easy. It's green like the creeper was. Okay. Anyway, tomorrow we go mining. Dude, the world just keeps expanding. That's all right though. We got mining to do. That's actually good that it expands because now should be able to get a bunch of ores. Maybe. I don't know. We'll try. I want like 3 good pickaxes because there's no way I'm gonna do like all this mining with horrible stone ones. All right, 3 rare, 2 epic, plenty of pickaxe, and I need food. Food is the biggest thing that I need for this trip. We got 13 eggs in here. Perfect, that should be enough food. Let's actually make one of these into a smoker real quick, and we'll be able to cook those eggs super quick, make 2 more pieces of bread, and head under. Back in the mines we go. My first method of getting ores was to mine out 5 or so blocks every few different turns on our staircase. That way, if there were some coal or iron hiding from us, I could find it. But that turned up pretty much nothing. So instead, I made my way all the way down to the cave, where I was met with water, finally, skeletons, and zombies. Not a fun matchup, but after taking them out, I was rewarded with a few ores, like coal, iron, and gold. But that's when it hit me. True mining in this world is going to be horrible. Mostly because I have zero idea where the ores are going to be. But there's one way of finding out, the outside of the chunk. Finally, we made it to the edge, which is, yeah, clearly going to be the way I'm going to find anything. While on the exterior, I'm able to harvest up a bunch more ores. Kind of makes me regret making all those pickaxes because I'm not strip mining anymore, but this method did lead me to more caves. Sure, I had to fight my way through them, but the reward was great. So even though I'm having to fight off skeletons, creepers, and zombies, my payoff of iron, gold, and coal is well worth the sacrifice. And now, of course, for the big reveal, was I finding diamonds? No, not really. I went back to the outside of the world where there was tons of water runoff. And even then, I was really only finding iron. So for now, I just tried to stick in caves, which eventually switched the side of the chunk that I was on. That made me run into a couple veins of diamonds, and hopefully in the future, when I say maybe get an elytra, I can fly around and spot all of the diamonds. Okay, now we're good to go back to the surface, and we're gonna get shot off like I predicted earlier. Here we go. Hello. Ah, I was right. He was just 5 blocks too far away. While we're up here, before I sleep, what expanded? Was it? Oh my goodness, there's a desert temple now? All right, that backside must have extended because there's a desert temple spawning in. That's insane. All right, you've baited me. We're sleeping. What do I get? Let's see, what grows today? Is it that side over here? Are we getting more spruce side? What side are we getting? I guess I missed it. What side? What side did we get? I'm confused. No, the river didn't grow. That's still the same. What grew? There'd be more desert temple or something if that side grew. What happened? Am I no longer expanding? I mean, if so, I can clean up the edges finally, but like, are we expanded? Are we fully done? Is this all I get to work with? I mean, that's fair. We have plenty of area. Just wondering. Unfortunately, we were once again stuck. I didn't know it yet, but my world had stopped growing. It halted for some time, and I'd once again have to make do with what I've got. All right, well, either way, the mining trip was fairly successful. We now have 7 diamonds, a lot of iron, some gold, plenty coal, barely any lapis or redstone, but that's all right, and a bunch of extra stone pickaxes I don't want. Iron there, gold there, and the main reason we went mining at all was for the diamond pickaxe to be uncommon. That's okay, because it still mines obsidian, so let's get to it. And last one. Now I just have to clear out the lava pool, getting rid of all the stone and placing more dirt on top of it. My plan is to put my house right here, and I can't do that if it doesn't look like a natural part of the world. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. No more lava. I will need a torch for this area though. That way we don't have skeletons spawning on it again. But that's so much better. I can finally build my house here. And don't worry, little guys. I didn't forget about all y'all. All right. Still time to breed you. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We got all of our iron too. So honestly, I might make no, I'm probably gonna end up using this iron for something else, because if I start doing villagers, which I think I want to by making a mob spawner thingy, like a in the sky, what is it called, the mob grinder thing, I'm gonna bridge out to a mob grinder, but that way I can get a witch, I can get the zombies I need for that, then I can start trading with Fletchers, and then a blacksmith, and then I'll get iron armor from that guy, and then I'll get diamond armor, whatever. No point in making armor now. Plus, I'm probably gonna if I die, I'm probably gonna die from falling off, not from an actual mob. That'd be stupid of me. But I need to test something. All right, are we no longer growing? Okay, the world is no longer growing. We've made it to the no longer growing stage, which means it's time to focus up. We've got the world, time to thrive. Stage 1 of the next few days, build the mob grinder. All right, time we get cracking on this farm. I need a bunch of iron for hoppers? Yeah, we need hoppers. Okay, chests, hoppers. We have the wood for all the blocks for the mob farm. We need a lot of water. Take these 2 buckets with us, and then we have the wood for the trapdoors. We have the wood for the slabs. Yeah, okay. I think that's literally all we need for this farm. Now where to build it. I selected past the spruce mostly because of the lack of trees, and I've already lit up the area. Now I just build 2 or so stacks out into the void. Okay, here we go. We've got our plan. This is very similar to an Enderman farm now that I'm realizing it. I'm just trying to stay away from having mobs spawn over there while I'm over here grinding this thing. But now that I've done that, I have a really large bridge that I have to fill in. I didn't think that far ahead. Dude, this must be how Bedrock players feel. Like, I don't know what mod I have in that's doing this, but this is like actually pretty fun. Being able to just actively place them in front of you is really, really cool. Although I definitely see the issues. As a Java player, I'm gonna fall off a lot. Time to now build the structure. Start with a 20 or so block tube that goes up to the spawning platform. Normally I do a double decker for more spawns, and on the inside I'm just placing down trapdoors and slabs to have the mobs walk into water and fall, plus exclude the spawns of spiders. Then after we close it off, we can test the dang thing out. All right, there we go. This thing should work now, as long as I didn't mess it up, which is a very high possibility now that I think about it. Oh, look at that, it works. Is it a villager zombie right away? Are you for real? Hold on, I wasn't prepared for this at all? I don't think I don't have any wood to like keep him alive. I don't have anything to kill these off. I got nothing. There's literally a zombie villager right there. And he's dead. He was shot to death in, all right, well, that's Chicago for you. I'm leaving. Okay, well, now we know to keep some boats over there for the villagers. All right, and I need 2 swords because I'm gonna grind this all night. We ain't sleeping. Why are they both coming? Hold on. All right, we're grinding it for 1 sword because it's at least uncommon. Stage 2, the grind. I brought a boat over, set up some chests, and made my render distance smaller so that every mob spawned in would fall right down to me. Now we are hoping for a zombie villager, even though we just had to leave one behind, but I'm also wanting a few things. Levels, carrots, potatoes, bone meal, you name it, I'm grinding it. But this wasn't a single day task. No. That's not how this works. I grind this thing day in and day out until I get what I want. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Billy Bob Joe and Janice. Both will be called Frank later on in this video, probably. But for now, those are their names. And oh, hey, sir, I need to get rid of you. I've blocked, this was the best plan ever, by the way. I blocked this off immediately, and I saw these 2 sitting in here. So I gotta get them in boats immediately. Otherwise, they're gonna despawn, and then I'm going to cry. And then it's daytime. Okay, we have to be very careful with them because if they get in any sunlight, we just lose because they're like very low from the battle of, oh, we're fine. Okay, well, anyway, where am I gonna put these 2? That's the thing. I've got 2 zombie villagers. I should probably just walk them over. So we'll walk them all the way over here, and then we need a place where I can turn them outside of the daylight. And I'm also going to need the gold, the apples, the fermented spider eye thingy, and a blaze rod. So I need to go find some blaze rods, and I don't really know where to put my nether portal, so I'm just gonna plop it down in the desert for now. All right, we're back in the nether. I need to find a nether fortress. Do we have any sign of one ever? I feel like, I don't know where I would go to find one of these things. Wandering the nether, alone and afraid, I guess. This is just part of my job now. I'm always looking around this place for structures, and I feel like I never get them on the first try. But eventually I found the nether fortress. Although I didn't find a blaze spawner. Instead, they were kind of just wandering around the fortress, so I killed them then. Count on me to enter the nether without a shield. All right, well, we got 1 blaze rod. I'm fighting them off, but not well. Oh, no way, that one burned. Realistically, I only need 2. So we have the blaze rods that we need. Now we can go home and brew up a weakness potion for Frank and the other Frank. Ah, we are home sweet home. Now, spiders can't spawn in that farm, but they sure can spawn around here. And I need a spider eye. So I guess we gotta wait for nighttime. In the meantime, I guess we can grab everything else that we need here. We've got cobblestone to make a brewing stand. We can power that brewing stand with blaze powder. Awesome. Then we're gonna need some sand for the glass bottles. Just 3'll do. Plus a brown mushroom for the fermented spider eye. Thankfully, we have this on the island. Then we also need to grab the sugar cane that I planted over here. Only need 1 piece of sugar. So there we go. We have that. Now we also smelt the sand, turning these bad boys into glass, and then glass bottles, and then filling them up with water, and then putting them into this thing. Last but not least, I need the spider eye. I have the gunpowder as well. Let's go make this happen. Come on out, spider people. Ooh, we got a legendary... Whoa! We got a legendary shield and a legendary iron sword with luck too. That's gotta be close to looting, right? So we should be able to get this thing done lickety-split, yer. Sorry for the meme, but I was excited, and I used that excitement to kill a spider, granting me the spider eye. Ooh, we got... Ah, creeper! Oh my goodness. I was saying we got it, but like, dude, you didn't have to do that, all right? You didn't have to do all sus-like. That was crazy. Okay, well, anyway, we got what we needed for the fermented spider eye, which now we can put in there and make the weakness potions. We gotta make them splash with gunpowder though. And then we need 8 more gold and an apple, so I can heal both of them at the same time. There. Okay, cool. Little curing station that definitely looks the part. There we go. Weakness for later, in case I want to do that again. Then the moon is kind of... All right, we're slightly pushing this. If the sun comes out while I am doing this, they're probably gonna die. So we gotta bite the bullet and do it now, though. Oh, why did I make this bridge so long? Oh, goodness. What did I say your names were? I don't know. You're making out in a boat. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Frank and Frank. Rank 1, rank 2. One of you already has a job, which is cool. The other can't get a job. You know what would be helpful right now? The moon is right behind that, which means we're pressing for time. So maybe walking a little bit faster would be helpful. Could we sprint? Could I interest you in a free brain or two if you sprinted? Making it to the mainland as the sun was about to rise was horrific. If I lost these two now, I'd probably end out 6 days in the dump. All of that time wasted. Oh gosh, sun's coming up. Sun's coming up. Where's the other boat? Where's the other boat? Where's the other boat? Got it. All right, come here, sir. Want you right there. Oh, get out of the boat with him. Oh, we did it. They're good. Splash, bang, bang. Oh, that was a lot harder than it needed to be. And I know this is not a good build, but it was uneven. Okay. Villagers are good just as the sun rises for the next day, which means we're gonna have to start doing some terraforming, fixing this island up. This looks really bad. Now, while those guys heal, I have some cleaning up to do of the base, all right? I gotta get these melons out of here for one. I don't understand why these keep popping up, but they do. I don't like them. Genuinely, why were there so many melons on my island? They keep popping up. I was already here. I already cleaned this off. Why do they keep popping up? What melon mod do I have? Is this part of the world? Do I have melon world installed? Is that a thing? I don't understand why melons keep happening, but they do. It's a pandemic. Melondemic. Anyway, we have our villagers done now, which is great, but they have to be bred first. So let's change their pen design around so that we can actually breed them. And we'll use, ooh, wait, what do we have? Oh, we could probably quickly grow some carrots or potatoes with our bone meal. Hello there, sirs. This is going to be your home forever, and you're mayhaps going to like it. All right, and then we need more wool for all of the beds we can possibly get. Perfect, 5 beds for these guys. Then yes, I'll let you out of your boat hell. All right, I know that was horrible. Take your beds. Actually, don't put a bed there. They'll just go on it and be okay. I don't want them to jump up here and like get on the ladder. You know, that would be bad. Put it over here. Okay, 5 beds, 2 villagers. Let's bone meal some food. I chose carrots over potatoes because for some reason I have the worst luck with them breeding with potatoes. Normally it takes like 3 times more. Okay, surely there's enough carrots. You guys have those 31. Make a child. Let's get to it. We have our villagers going, and I got stuff to clean up around the island. For one, these mushrooms don't need to be here. All right, we need to get rid of these. I don't want these anymore. And I mean all of them. Red, brown, didn't matter. I could eventually use them for soup or I guess more curing of the villagers. I just don't want them on my island right now, especially with my plans to take out the dark oak biome, which, trust me, the world will refute. Well, look at that. Aren't you two getting busy? I have to do the exact same today because I have some tasks for myself, one of which is building a house right here where all of my stuff is. Well, that may not happen today, but I do need the resources to do it. Funny enough, I actually planned out the build this time, and dark oak was not included in the planning process. That was, and so was stone. Huh. Why do I have so much of this? Okay, well, no matter. We still know what we want today. I need more cobblestone. Well, I would like stone, but we're gonna have to get cobblestone. So I made an extra epic iron pickaxe and headed down to the side of the chunks to find an opening. Mining the stone was slow as I don't have enchants yet, but I used up both pickaxes, gathering around 9 stacks. Well, if dang near spent the entire night doing this. I feel like that's enough cobblestone, probably. I don't know, we're gonna smelt it up and see. But one thing I was thinking about while down below was how we have sugarcane and we have cows, and we could easily get ourselves a lectern villager and use these 49 levels on level 30 enchants. Then I was like, if I get a lectern villager, like librarian? If I get a librarian villager, then I'm gonna wanna go for mending and unbreaking. Then it made me think about what armors I wanna have, and of course, I already have a legendary iron shield and a legendary iron sword, so I just want to go for a legendary iron set. I don't know why, but tiered Z makes me always want to do that. It's just so fun to have a different set of armor than diamond or netherite like every video, which means these guys are finally going to get used, probably while my stone smelts. That's about the only reason. 6 furnaces filled later, I can move on to our next task while this burns in the background. Oh, what up, homie? He's like, why is his mouth slanted and his unibrow? That's so cool. All right, well, anyway, we should probably get you in a bed here, sir. I forgot that I healed you, actually. No, you don't want to be a brewer. Actually, a brewer is kind of cool. Get over here, bud. Come on in. Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. You can pathfind. There you go. Good job. Now, also, let's get rid of that. Okay, we're not letting you do brewing stand stuff. Fantastic. We have 5 villagers. 4 of them are fully grown, and we can make another one as well. Finally, sleepy time to start a new day. Oh, we've got our first iron golem. That's right, we should probably make an iron golem farm at some point. So I'm thinking we can get pretty close to building our house. I'm gonna want to do that right about there. Let's actually keep down some potatoes and carrots. Now, other than the stuff currently smelting, there is another resource I desperately need for the build, and that would be spruce. Good, we have an extra axe. We're gonna go chop these trees down. Finally, it has been a minute, but that's right, we're using the spruce, big boy. Thankfully, this process is far better than stone mining. I made quick work of the spruce and replanted it for my next deforestation episode. Oh, well, no, that's surely enough. That's plenty of wood. We're not maining spruce in this build. I know. Crazy, right? We're highlighting the stone with spruce for this one. Actually, well, we're nowhere close to having enough stone for this. Still need a bunch of this to smelt. To be fair, I could probably start with all of this. All right, now this looks crazy, but this is the ortho camera mod. All right, I'm down there in the middle. I'm just trying to figure out where the middle of the island actually is. For some reason, this mod gives you perspective. It's like this is an actual perspective drawing, which is I feel like the middle's right about here. Yeah, I'd say I'm standing about in the middle. So then what that means is I should probably try and put my house towards this section here, which does kind of uneven things. That just means my shovel's gonna have to do more work. Let's do it. Let's load her up. The outline is step one. I have to know how big the structure is gonna be and what I'll have to move around / terraform to make this fit. Now that I know where I'm placing it, I'm gonna grab, how many diamonds do I have? Ah, we've got 4 diamonds. I know there's gonna be so many more down below. It's just a matter of fact of getting them. I wanna use them for shovels. I literally wanna use my diamonds. I think I'm going to. The reason I'm doing, oh, wait a minute. What about an enchant table? No, we're gonna get good. We're gonna do a toolsmith. Wait, if I'm gonna do a toolsmith, why not just do that right now? Let's do that. Such a better idea. What do I need for a toolsmith? Is it a blast furnace, grindstone, or the other one? I think it's the other one. 2 iron, 1 log equals the upgrade table, the smithing table, that's what it's called. And then what do we got in here? We got 2.5 tall. Okay, so this isn't gonna matter. Then we'll do that. Who wants this job? You? All right, oh, I don't have any emeralds. I need a Fletcher. I cannot believe I forgot about that already. We have 1 flint and 11 gravel. Fantastic. Well, immediately we're not gonna get this done with 1 singular Fletcher. I mean, I'm gonna get 16 emeralds from him and he's gonna putter out. He's gonna be done. We have where the house goes. Maybe we should kind of focus on where the other stuff's gonna go, because we desperately need a villager breeder and a trading hall. Or I could just upgrade this one. You know, I could. This is gonna look ugly, but what doesn't? Sacrificing the look of my land for more villagers. That's the greed way. Speaking of, thanks to the Fletcher's emeralds, I was able to upgrade the toolsmiths all the way to diamond tools. At the moment, I'm only concerned with the axe for trees and shovel for terraforming. Okay, we're up. Wait, what? Wait. Did the world change? Oh my goodness, it changed. The world, it does grow. Wait, what? I thought that we stopped growing. No way. Hold on. What I thought was the final product grew 4 times larger than before, with the exclusion of a few unregistered chunks. Wow, I really want to explore the outside of these chunks. What do we got? We have the dark oak forest right next to the spruce forest. Fantastic. We already knew about that. And our mob farm is so close now. Oh my word. You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna expand the world further than what I thought, and it's just gonna tear apart our mob farm. But what I'm really curious about is the desert temple. Now, I saw this way earlier, and I never thought we would actually get the loot from it. So what's inside here? Helloing. I'm very intrigued. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight on in. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Grab us the TNT here. Okay, first chest. Ooh, 3 diamonds and an enchanted golden apple and a regular golden apple and iron and bones and spider eyes that I'll probably, well, I can put these in here. Fantastic. Grab all of this because this is actually very useful stuff. Then in here we got more iron. Very good. We can use that in trades. We have diamond horse armor. I don't believe we have a horse, but I'll take it. In here we've got 2 more golden apples. That'll be great for villagers if I want to use them for that. Then in here we have even more iron and 2 saddles. Okay, this was far better than I expected. 3 diamonds out of a single desert temple is crazy to me. I don't think I've ever seen that in all of my time playing Minecraft. 3 diamonds? That's a bit overkill. Well, that was a fun adventure. Then we have a lot more I was literally gonna like try and take away all of the trees on the island and make my perfect base or whatever. And it just kept going. It just kept expanding. All right, well, we're wasting a bunch of time on that stuff just because it's super cool to see. But I need to check out how slow is this gonna be, or like, I guess how fast. All right, it's not very quick. Oh, this will do. The 20% dig speed. Yeah, this is gonna suck. I could put them in an anvil though if I wanted to and make them efficiency 4. Does that mean they're gonna go faster? Like way faster? How bad is it? Does it go one at a time still? Oh, no! This is good! Oh, good choice. Fantastic choice here. Look at that. Well then, I say we empty our inventory of our building materials. We store these away for a second. Then we put away the stuff we're actually not using in our inventory at the moment. We'll get to work. Let's terraform, baby. Okay, well now, generally speaking, this is what I want. I want to have a wall that separates this and my house from everything else. So it's like surrounded. We have a little farm. Maybe we put some animals up here, whatever, just so mobs aren't getting up. From there, I want to have second story layer where I can put some buildings, probably for villagers, for actual like townsfolk, maybe something like that. Maybe stretch this out more, and then from there we'll make another platform for farms or something like that, and just have this as sort of a raised area, like a small hill where I put my kingdom, my very small kingdom, but a kingdom nonetheless. Then I want to do something with this river, maybe. I don't know. I might block this up and put a river somewhere else, but at the very least, we have an idea. So tomorrow I can build my actual base. This ain't for me, right, fellas? This is a you guys thing, I hope. Is the baby gonna pop out of me? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Didn't know what was happening there. Anyway, I've got a house to build. I think we just do that now. Now, this video, I'm going medieval. I'm really trying to test myself to not create the same build every time. And this structure is slightly new. I've upscaled a build I did back in 2022. It's a stone building with a wooden slanted roof that carries over the stone, found mostly in Europe during the time of the late Middle Ages or around 1400 AD. I also couldn't let it be too accurate, so I made a tower on the side. There we go. Our house. It's done. It is 100. It is 50% done, not 100. The inside still needs organized, figured out, whatever. You know the gist of it. I always build the outer shell before I actually build my house. There is one key element missing though, and it would be those, but in the better version. I actually ran out of iron while building this for one reason and one reason only. Can you guess? No? Can't get? Well, you can't see it right now, but it's probably the double anvils on the side. Yeah, that did it. That did me in for sure. It looks fantastic. It's just a lot of iron. Oh, and the iron bars, which I've realized oxidize. So hopefully there are bees around. But while my house slowly gets covered in moss, because that's a thing now, I am going to have to go find some iron. Otherwise, creepers and stuff are just gonna spawn inside my home. I'm gonna lose it, and I'm going to lose it in real life. Let's see, what pickaxes do we have? These are pretty good. Can we get fortune maybe before we go down? I think that would probably be our best bet. So I chopped up some cows, making a few bookshelves to turn into lecterns. Then I returned to trading with Squidward's lineage. After securing the bag with Fletcher's, I rolled for a decent book with a librarian. I'm not looking for fortune, I'm looking for this, Unbreaking with a bookshelf trade. That way I can build my enchant table outside of the home, I guess where it belongs. How much lapis do we have? We have 8? I have, oh no. I have 2 tries at this. Bang. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, all right. Fortune is all I want. I like Unbreaking 3. This game is stupid. This game hates me, and I know it. I'm gonna go jump off a cliff. No, I was not being rhetorical. Ooh. Okay, I'm down here, because if there's lapis on the wall, I can quickly grab that and not rage. Okay, how about let's not ruin everything I've worked for, okay? Fortune 2, nice try. No. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a pickaxe. Don't know why that was so hard. Now to the caves, which there were plenty of this time around. A 4 times larger world was so fun to explore. We had a lot going for us down here, specifically mobs. They were everywhere because I don't allow them on the surface. Someone needed to control the spawn, and that would be me. Running away guy, cause nope, not my problem. But after finding my groove, the trip went swimmingly, granting us more ores and even some I didn't expect to find. Well, let's see here. We're returning home with a stack and something of lapis. A lot of amethyst shards as well. These are gonna be useful. 32 diamonds. That's far more than I thought. I thought we were at 9 still. All right. 4 and 7 stacks of iron and a little bit of gold. Now, the iron is absolutely what we want right now, so let's smelt this up. Then we'll smelt up the gold next. Store these diamonds away. Probably store the amethyst in our house. Well, it's not really our house yet. We'll make it our house tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed though. Wow. Today, let's see, where's our iron at? Literally hasn't smelted at all. That does mean though that I can do lanterns and start on the interior work. With our newly smelted ores, I was able to make plenty of lanterns and place them in various spots around the base. There we go. That's looking pretty good. However, I do remember that there are spawn blocks on the top of the roof, and I gotta fix that, because otherwise there's gonna be mobs up there that I don't want to deal with. I made buttons for this venture, but does anyone use pressure plates? After the fact, watching the footage, it kind of makes me think they'd look pretty cool here. There we go. Fully spawn-proofed exterior with our new lanterns, and inside we have a mess to figure out. Absolute mess in here. First, I replaced the grass floor with a textured spruce one, combining planks and stripped logs. Then I made the attic, something small and probably not usable, but it makes the roof of the first floor easier to work with. Next, I used cobblestone walls to make an indented divider between the two sides of the house. The first side being a kitchen/entryway with barrels, countertops, smokers, and blast furnaces. But since other smeltable items exist, I also made the everything station, equipped with furnace, barrels, a stone cutter, grindstone, and a crafting table. Everything you need in one place. Just across from that, I put the chests to finish off the rooms. Simple, but effective in terms of a starter base. This is good. This is very good. I can store everything here, put my bedroom and everything upstairs, and we're on a new day. Now, right away, I wanted to test out the size of my attic. Would it be possible to put enchants up here? Turns out it was. Maybe a bit cramped, but it works. I'm very happy about this. Once I get the carpet and the dyes, this place will be thumbin'. Now I just have to move in. I have to, I don't like this part. Okay, well, here we go. Organization, something we all strive for, but later we trade away for convenience. For now though, I sort my stuff into wood, stone, mob drops, books, nether, ores, and many, many more. Finally taking the chest monster growing at the start of these chunks and putting them in the home. Well, look at that. We're finally moved in. All the villagers are asleep. I should kill that guy, by the way. Can't get a job taking up a bed spot now that I have other villagers. I'm considering it. There, we're semi-organized. We got like wood, stone, whatever. Our actual logs are in here. Growables, mob drops, extra stuff, whatever. Ores. Keeping a lot of ores in here. I probably shouldn't put them in my backpack now that I think about it. Some of them are good to have on hand. Haven't fully organized yet, but this is the first time I get to sleep in my new home. Well, I believe it is time I sort out my armor and tool situation. But to do that, villagers need to breed a bit more. We've kind of used them all up at this point with their individual jobs, and now I can't make tools or armorsmith villagers. Oh, plenty of emeralds. However, the issue is I can't do an armorer right now because we have 2 librarians, 4 yeah, we don't have enough. I could go for tools though. Could try and get like a better tool for my axe maybe. Could try for a better pickaxe, but we already have the rare. The only issue is it's the minus speed. I feel like we'll stick with diamond tools and try and get some iron armor going. High level iron armor as soon as we can. I guess we can craft some. However, my luck rate with craftable armor is pretty bad. Going for legendary with limited resources would probably just end up with wasted iron. So instead, while the villagers get busy hiding the carrot, I'm going to get enough wood to work on the next housing project. It's titled Wall That Keeps Me Away From Everybody. This spruce and my leftover oak are going into an outline that I'm placing around the base in order to give myself garden area away from the town I'll be building. It did get hard to map out as villagers were kinda still in the way. Plus, after looking at it from afar, it seemed too small to fit the house. So I had to go back and extend it in some areas. There we go. That's much more even on either side, and I can create a garden. Now I feel like right's a little too freaking heavy. What did I do? Did I make it 1 too far out? Maybe we do like a 2-1-2 situation? I am very not good at this, apparently. All right, surely that's better. Hold on, let's get a bright-eyed view. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't want it to be even, and I don't think it looks even. I like this. This is a little better. Curves a little too much right here, maybe, but I don't know how I would fix that. So I guess it's all right. Lastly, all that was left was to stagger the height of the wall so intruders couldn't get in. And to top it off, strip the entire thing because ain't no way am I having bark on my property, as well as lining the wall with decorative fences and slabs to make it look used. Why is there oak next to oak? Oh, no. What have I done? Just leave it. No one will notice, right? Either way, I think that looks pretty good. Our little medieval area. I'm a fan. Mistakes aside, we're back on task for the next couple of days, trading away my life savings in wood for emeralds, just to give that up for iron armor in the slightest hopes I will get either epic or legendary. I would not recommend this process to anyone. The false hope it gives sometimes is insane. Well, there you go. That's your iron armor we're working with for now. That's all right by me. To be honest, we're just gonna enchant it, probably. Hopefully get what we want on it as well, which would be nice. To bring the lapis up here, we've got 51 levels to work with. Surely we'll be okay. Prop 4. Why don't we just get a prop 4 on the legs here? There we go. Prop 4 unbreaking. Prop 4 respiration 3. Prop 4 unbreaking 3. So we need unbreaking on 2 items. I think we can buy unbreaking, can't we? For emeralds? Pretty sure we already have that. So let's just go do that. See, we need 2 unbreaking books. That leaves us with 15 emeralds. Is that enough to buy? Oh, it's 6. Oh, I need 24 emeralds. All right, we'll wait for mending for a little bit then. We're just gonna put unbreaking on the chest plate and the helmet. Bang, baby. We are cooking now. Did those chunks load in finally? Hold on. I genuinely have no idea. I think maybe towards the mob farm we got a couple more. I'm gonna go check it out. Then, oh, I love this river. This is a fantastic little spot for a river. Fan of that. And my mob farm is definitely, oh, it's definitely closer. This thing's about to get deleted off the face of the earth, by the way, because like, it's gonna stop working when the chunks load in, which is unfortunate. I really thought I built it far enough away. I guess I didn't. This area is new, 100%. So I think we got like a, from that corner to that corner wrap of new chunks. Not that it really helps us. Any extension we get, the only interesting thing is below ground. So hopefully we get a trial chamber. Hopefully we already have a trial chamber down there somewhere that I haven't seen yet. But I'm gonna go for that after I've gotten better tools. Guess how I did that? Well, it starts off at the spruce farm, gathering more of it up to trade with Fletchers. Then those emeralds go to the toolsmiths for upgrading until I hit diamond tools. Next is getting the good versions of that, which could take a while for now. So I took what I could get and enchanted. Okay, unfortunately, we did not get a good axe yet, but we have a decent shovel that I'm just gonna keep. We have this shield, and I'm gonna go grind the farm for the rest of the night. Hopefully get back up to 30. I don't know. Might be there for a while. Hold on, let's start today off by doing some more trades with the villagers for levels, and then I'll go check out the farm. That did get me up to around 16, but nowhere close to level 30. We are back up to 16 levels from trading with the villagers, and I'm hopeful that this farm still works over here. It's really close to land now, so I have no idea. It's not blocked off, is it? No. It's not even working. It's genuinely just not working anymore. That's a rip. All that hard work lost. And the worst part, I have to listen to while I trade up for more levels and weapons now. We're kind of chilling in the... I mean, we have good tools. They're just not perfect enchants. And I don't know. I'm not going to get to level 30 anymore because my farm has decided to move closer to home. That's not true. It didn't do that. It was forced. Either way, I don't have anything else I can do with that. So I'm gonna look and see if there is a trial chamber around the outside of this place. I looked over each edge to spot some structures and wasn't even close to finding anything interesting. In fact, while down there, I was struggling even to find ores in this chunk orientation. Dude, there's genuinely not even oh, there's a couple diamonds over there, but they're pretty far. I don't think I can get to those. Are there any others? I'm not seeing any. Wait, is that a stronghold? I didn't think it actually spawned in this chunk mess that we're in. Do I find this early? There's no way. Hello there, stronghold. You're just right here. You are. So we've got one eye already inside. That's pretty cool. I should mark where this is at though for when I come back. So I'm gonna have to probably mine to it. Okay, today I'm going to finally get rid of this weird villager thing that we have going on over here. This little doohickey needs to go bye-bye. And I want to do that by putting a building right over here. And I need dirt for that. So terraforming is key. Our base will be higher than the rest of the town. Thus the villager breeder will be moved down a layer. That's good enough. I think it's good enough. We should be fine on that. Now I need to check my storage here and see how much stone we have. Not very much. This might work though. We could end up having enough stone. We definitely don't have enough. You know what? We don't have enough cobbled deep slate. I want to do a roof with cobbled deep slate. We have 3 to our name. Not gonna work. Should just be able to jump off the side though and get some more. At least now I can gather resources speedier. The upgraded pickaxe is great. I'm going to say 4 stacks is far more than I actually need. I'm only gathering that much though in case I mess up or have to do another house later on. I do want more stone though, because I don't think 2 stacks is going to be enough. I'm trying to do a 9x7, I think. Yeah. I'm trying to do a 9x7, and I don't know if 1.5-ish stacks is enough, even if we pair it with cobblestone. I'm just gonna grab up a little bit more, not too much. Let's see, like probably 2 stacks or so. 2 more stacks of cobblestone. I'm gonna put these to smelt real quick, just to yuck them right into the regular ferni. Then for cobbled deep slate, the only type of block from deep slate that I like is, well, I like the brick. So we'll keep some of these brick, but I really like the tile. This right here. Those 2 are the only goated deep slate blocks. This build, I'm going for a stone base and a deep slate roof. But of course, I have spruce to add in, so I line up the top of the roof with it, having pillars or realistically fences that protrude out the top. Then I made some sort of chicken coop on the side that popped out to extend how many beds I can place on the inside. Okay, there. Consider yourself done, villager breeder. Oh, look at that. It is sundown time. That's perfect, villagers. It's time to move. We're getting the heck out of Dodge. We're leaving. No more beds for anyone. All right, this was a luxury that you can no longer afford. Realistically, placing the beds over at the new building should force the villagers to run right there. Unfortunately, the beds were just out of their range, so most of them didn't decide to go. Instead, I had to help the process along, carrying a full-grown man over there one by one. This is my last little fella. Get on in here, little fella. There you go. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra beds for villagers. Once we get 5 normal villagers in here, this will stay as a breeder with those 5, and we can move out the job block guys into another building that I still have yet to create. But I will. First, let me get rid of this monstrosity that's been plaguing our world for so long now. This is what happens when you start on a 1x1 chunk. You have no idea the space that you're gonna get. You end up creating things like this. Pro tag, if you ever make it to this point in the video, just know this is how I think you build. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the end. That's right. It's really early, but there's a reason I want to go to the end. If I just quickly look up this set of armor, amitrine. This set of armor does something, because it gains power-ups, okay? I don't know what it does. But the tools give levitation to your enemies. I don't know why it does that, but it just sounds really cool. And the only way to get this stuff is to go to the end and get us a netherite equipment amitrine smithing template. And of course, the amitrine is also in the end. To make this ingot, you need amitrine and nekoium. I can pronounce things. That will get you the ingot, which is allowed to upgrade netherite armor to this stuff. Same thing with tools. So we're not only going for netherite, we're going for a higher tier of netherite in this video, which is exactly why we're starting things off early. So for one, checking my mob drops, I have neither Eyes of Ender or Blaze Rods. Fantastic. That means I have to go back to the Nether and find the fortress. Right away, I got stuck in a bad part of town, forcing me to mine straight through the wall, discovering a new ore. Ruby. It's funny I found this because it's very similar to amitrine, just the nether variation. Anyway, the first structure I found was a bastion, specifically a treasure bastion. Well, hello there, spoils of war and war piggies. I would like to get this stuff, thank you. Helloing. I would like very much this stuff. Yes, fall in the water. Fall in that water there, friend. Fantastic. Give me all this gold. Awesome. Love all of this. This will help me get the netherite. And I guess I could trade for pearls, which I'm just not going to do because I'll buy them, and then we get terrible diamonds, but we get a ruby potion, a gold backpack, and then 2 horrible sets of diamond that we combine into another set of diamond that's awful. Ruby potion is Hank and Spelunker 3, which is actually a very goated potion. I will show you what that means later. Still, this was not the structure I was looking for. Lucky for me, just over the lava lake lay the fortress. I bridged over and found the blaze spawner right away and got to chopping. 8 rods later, I headed home. All according to plan. Home sweet home. Oh, the new day. Don't care, didn't ask. Did we expand the island? Hold on. Anything expand? Nothing happened, did it? Dadgummit, schmabbit. Man, I was so hopeful. Now that I'm home, I have some villagers to attend to. My gear still needs mending on it, and since it's iron, it needs it a lot more than most. Mending man, I need your assistance. For 1, I need another bookshelf. Thank you very much. For 2, I need 1, 2, 3, and 4 mending books. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go put this on my armor. After I enchant my axe, I just realized I'm at 34 levels. Disenchant that bad boy here. Let's see, what do we got going for us? Fortune 2, not interested. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. That's exactly what we want to see, to be honest. We're going to do this so that we don't lose our armor in the end. As for the rest of my gear, it doesn't really need mending on it yet. We should be fine. Ooh, speaking of the end, I guess I do need to buy a bow. Well, yeah, let's see what my Fletchers have. Hopefully they have a decent bow that maybe I can combine for at least like power 3. At first I forgot about tiered Z and only focused on combining up for enchants on the bow, but I did get an epic one that I could use. But without levels, I had to go back to my villagers and knock off 2 birds with 1 stone, create an alchemy villager, and trade it up for levels and pearls. Unlucky me though, the alchemist ran out of trades, so I had to make glass bottles to get him to max, which only resulted in me not getting pearls. Something I didn't even know could happen, which just meant I had to do it all over again. Surely we get the guy with the eyeballs inside of him. Sounded weird. Okay, and then we get the lapis. Bang. Okay, and then we get the glowstone. Bang. And now this should be pearl trade, right? If not, I'm taking you out back and killing you. There we go. That's my boy. I need a single power bow. There we go. Now I can combine the... Actually, wait, I have an anvil out here. Put this one with that. Bang. Put this in there. Bang. 15 levels. Power 3. That'll work. Then we need... What was it? 5? No, we need 6. 6 blaze rods for all of those eyes. Okay, cool. I mean, realistically, we have everything we need. That's plenty of arrows. We have the bow. We have the eyes. What else do I need? What do I always bring? Oh, I remember exactly what I bring now. And I need some sugarcane for it. Perfect. Plenty of fireworks. We'll take some gapples as well, I guess. And that's everything. I don't believe I need anything else. We can go fight a dragon if we want. It's midday. I've never been more prepared in my life. Do we have enough? Ooh, you know what? We actually may not have enough food for the entire venture. 35 eggs is like good, but it's not great. Maybe we need something else. But instead of exercising free will and making a new food item, I just smelted a lot more eggs. And 3 stacks of cooked eggs later. Oh, this is plenty for the end. What was I even? Oh my word. I'm full. I'm already full looking at that. Let's get... I'm gonna sleep first. Today is the day. The day I get to go to the end. It seems so early. It's just crazy, you know, but we've progressed so fast in this world. To be fair, nothing's really harmful out here. I mean, this forest has been. Example A. But other than that, nothing's really tried to kill us too much. The start was the hardest. Getting trees was an absolute nightmare in the beginning of this, but thankfully the world just kept growing to a point that there's kind of a lot of trees now, so there's really no need to worry. I don't remember exactly where the stronghold is. I feel like it's around here though, so surely if I just spread some water out and about, we should be chilling. I think it's by this tree. Should be right here. Yup, I found it. Awesome. Hello there. Let's get inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't need that one anymore. We are chilling. Well, doing it in iron armor. See you later. We are here. And you know what I'm already seeing? The ores that I need. Okay, let's quickly beat this frickin' dragon. Wow! All right, thank you. I wanted to do something cool and she ruined it, but at least we're done now. All the XP went straight into the portal, by the way. That's unfortunate. Well, either way, I saw ores. I need those. Let's go grab some. Well, I'd say with all this stuff, I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna go straight to the end cities, hopefully find those templates, get myself a legendary or epic or maybe rare with no debuff elytra, and then I can be chilling. I do have to still get diamond armor and netherite now that I think about it. Okay, this is step 1, and it's the last step in the plan of getting this armor, but we're doing it first. Right away, I forgot we were using the Shattered End mod. Well, that's not the name of it, but it's pretty accurate. Maneuvering around this dimension without an elytra is like impossible, so it's only fitting the first end city I find doesn't have a ship. Of course, the game couldn't make this easy, but it did have something else for us. A lot of gold. Oh, we got, yes, okay, we have the Ethereum one now. That is good. We have 2 of the Ethereum ones. I don't get the Jade one, but that's all right. That's fine by me. we have at the very least enough to probably get the full set. I don't remember. Oh, I have to mine extra to upgrade the template, or like not upgrade it, but get more of the templates. So we might go back to mining for a little bit, at least while walking around. Exploring the end more is actually fun in this mod because it's the update we've always needed at the end of the game. Speaking of the end of the game, I found the city at it with a boat. Inside, we got our first elytra, uncommon but useful enough. This now allows me to fly city to city in hopes of finding a goated elytra to leave here with. All right, that's something new that we haven't seen. I still have yet to get the elytra I want, or the jade template. I hope we can get it from these chests. I'm pretty sure we can. Oh, well, there it is. Now we have that. Now we're just hunting for the better elytra. Oh my word, a rare elytra, no debuffs. I'm like very happy with that, and I don't, should I continue with just that? Should I keep that? I like it a lot, I'm gonna be honest. I really like that. I get to leave the end. I'm doing it. All right, there we go. That's our elytra. I might hunt down a couple more just to see if I can get a better one. Always can combine. I can always combine them up. So that's not really a big issue. We have the jade template. We have all of the ores we need. We have the amitrine template. So I guess I'm just here for fun now. That never happens because I don't have fun here. I did keep my word, staying in the end a bit longer, hunting down more ships, but not getting exactly what I wanted. So I gave up. We're home. We're finally home. Oh my word. What an absolute trek that was. That was insane. Also, fun fact, the XP has disappeared. That's okay. We're at 70 XP. Well, all in all, I think the trip went pretty well. We got a good amount of upgrade templates. We have a new diamond backpack even that I'm gonna put down here and nothing's inside of. Awesome. And we even got more gold, like way more gold than I expected, along with a few fair bits of iron. Okay, I'm happy with that. We do have ruby. I'm gonna put these in here, put these next to that, and then I do have to gonna put the whatever in the furnace to smelt this up real quick. Then I'm gonna see, I think the armor set that I want would probably, it'd have to be jade or the other one. I don't even know. Jade just gives you speed 3 and jump boost 3, so it's kind of like a lot if I were to wear that the whole video. I think it's cool to have though. Wait, so this should make, oh, okay. So we can already get to the ingots, and I want the tool set from amitrine. I think that'd be cool to have the axe, the pickaxe. Oh, there's like that's a really cool axe. Yeah, I want the sword, axe, pickaxe for amitrine, and then I want the armor from jade or ruby. I would really love the ruby armor, but that's like nether stuff. I'm a little confused. You know, it happens. If I want the tools though, we should probably upgrade these, no? Okay, I'm gonna put this up for now. I don't really know what I want to do with it all. I'm freaking, I'm a little confused, gonna be honest. So for now, 2 birds with 1 stone again. I'm gonna use my elytra to check out my world from above, while also going and getting some gravel to mark off my garden area at the base. Going to the end early is going to make the rest of this video incredibly easy. Finally, structures won't take me days to build, and I'll be able to find items at will. Well, we get on today, and immediately we have new land. Right out in front of us, actually. The river's done. Like, it's full. I just want to kind of see from above. Like, this is what we're working with now. Oh, there's a ruined portal back there, too. And my entire farm that I built is gone. Well, I guess it was only a matter of time before my mob farm just decided to blip off the map. That's pretty cool. Either way, new chunks coming in means expansion, not only just for the world, but also our base. So one thing I've been ignoring is the animals. We have a lot of them now, some of them doing better than others. Hello. But they need a barn, and my villagers actually need something other than a breeder because they're kind of just sitting in here not being able to trade. So I have to do 2 buildings, like right now. One being a barn to sort out our mammals. Animals? Poultry? What do we have again? And the other being the trading hall, to keep up with all the profits I want to make in the video. But anyway, let's see what we have for building. I was gonna say I needed spruce. That's not a good sign. I also needed oak, which is a really bad sign because there's not much of either in here. Well, looks like we're going back to harvesting. I find it slightly weird how we haven't gotten a forest biome yet, but I'm not complaining because there's still plenty of oak trees in the dark oak. Plus, after that fiasco, I now have enough saplings to do my own biome. Okay, not technically, I'm just making a straight line behind my house, so I don't have to worry about gathering oak again. Today, I want to do the villager trading hall for these guys because obviously this room is very cramped and I can't really get anything done with them while they're in here. I'd like to put it back here. Maybe, I don't want to go too far. Maybe start it like here so it's pretty close to this. Maybe right here even, which will mean I have to get rid of the chicken farm and all of these farms. So maybe, okay, we're going to do the barn first, which requires that I get some more items. First being spruce, of course, I'm going to need this. Let's mark this is done. Put some more in here. Then the oak, that's going to be enough. I do need the deep slate though. Thankfully, I could just fly over here and go straight down to it. Don't knock it till you try it. Beating the dragon early is insanely fun. Well, especially on worlds like this, where I kind of have to in order to progress faster. That's gotta be enough deep slate, right? It is for 2 builds though. Nah, that should be enough. We still did it within the sunlight of this day, which means I can start on the build. My biggest fart about having a farm is I don't know where I want to put it, because clearly we've got our main little situation going on. We have the life of the show, our starter home, but like I'm kind of wrapping the dirt around the starter home a little bit more just because I want it to be on a higher layer than every other like build, and I'm unsure if that's the right call to make. I run with it anyway, testing out the look of a wide dirt path around the base. Flying out with my elytra, I can tell the farm is just too far away. So instead I try and move it closer, shorten the path, and test it out with the ortho camera mod until I've got something I like. Dang, that's where the barn's gonna go. And you may be wondering, how are animals gonna fit in this barn? Well, I'm gonna tell you, I have absolutely no clue. It's gonna be a small barn, absolutely tiny little barn. But that is their problem and not mine, so let's get to it. And as traditional as it is for me to use spruce, it's also traditional that I strip the build. Same thing with the oak that I'm gonna put. Actually, the floor is made of stone. Why am I ignoring that? Hold on. Let me get rid of all of this stone real fast, and then fill it all in with dirt, because I don't know why it was stone in the first place. Oh, and I definitely don't want this gravel here. What the heck are you doing? Get out of here. Oh, that's right. I have I have fortune on this thing. That's good though. I'm gonna keep that so I can get Fletchers. A trading hall is in the near future and I need the extra willing participants. Now comes my favorite part, doing an entire oak outline in the middle, which just means I have to strip so much oak, but also removing some parts of it because we're gonna turn it into planks to match the stripped version, and just do that all the way up the wall. So fun, so quirky. Guys, can't get rid of me. Get out. Get me out of here. I don't want to do this anymore. There, that's the first wall. Looks pretty good from out here. You can already see the vibe I'm going for, and I think if we do that, and then maybe we do a window here. Oh, how are we gonna do a window there if the wall's there? I think I've done this wrong. Hold on, I was gonna do the other wall, but I'm pretty sure I have to extend this out actually to this section. My bad. I've already done a goober. Okay, let me take down this wall and retry. Okay, see, now that's much better. We have these windows on the side, and I just have to do all of that over again on this wall. Why do I even bother trying to start my next sentence when I have more work to do? Okay, much better. Now I gotta finish putting the spruce around the top and do something every log cabin loves to do but hogs for itself: have logs poking out. Okay, this is like one of my favorite things ever in the world, but it's like only log cabins do it. Then we add the staircase and trap doors on either side just to gradually have it go up into that log. Looking good, fella, looking good. But I've dilly-dallied long enough. We're taking that deep slate I mined earlier and outlining the roof. This style I'd never done before, having it all be slab work with walls that once again feed into the medieval theme. Finishing off the inside with spruce, of course, I then moved on to the exterior. Just a couple of planter boxes, bushes, and flowers to decorate our barn. I like it. This is our barn. I think this is fantastic. Now to just grab the animals. The easiest part. Yay. Okay, chickens first. I'm going to actually steal their hoppers and put them in the farm. Not that I need more eggs, clearly. Let's see, so chest right there, then 6 hoppers, and now I need to get all of the chickens inside. Thankfully, we have a singular seed. All right, boys, let's get it going. Come on, fellas. Okay, you're gonna love your new home. It's smaller than your last one, so it's more manufactured. All right, come on in. Get right on in here. Yep, you're gonna love it. There you go, bud. You have a singular seed. Wow, that worked? That's insane. Those guys are idiots. Now let's see how the other animals are. Hello, sheepy boys. I know I haven't fed you in forever, so I'm sure you're starving, which means you're gonna follow this. Oh, I whacked one. Oopsies. Huh. That could have gone better. Installing a mod that, realistically as they should, makes the sheep run away from you if you hit one of them seems to have backfired. That's okay, realism aside, I eventually got both the sheep and cows in their pens. Of course, I could have made it easier by using carry-on, but I didn't feel like running a 1,000-yard dash with a cow in my hand. Every animal safely inside. Perfect, that's what we needed. I'm gonna breed a couple of you, actually, because I need more sheep for future projects. But that right there is only one of the builds that I want to do today. We've got 3 done, and one more to go. Actually, we could do another one because since that's a barn, it needs a windmill, all right? Otherwise, it's not really a farmland sort of situation. What we're building next will pretty much solve all of our problems forever. A trading hall. These guys have sat in here too long, not breeding. Well, apparently they're breeding again, but they've not done their job for long enough, so it's time that we make them do it ourselves. Starting with the outline, I found out our biggest problem: terraforming. The ground that we're trying to make this base on is nowhere close to being suitable. So I had to mine it up, place it back down, smooth it all out until I had something that I liked. From there, I got back to work on the spruce outline. This building's going to be decently large, mostly because I want to house a bunch of villagers, but also because we need some sort of standing tall structure. All of my buildings so far are just one story. So I'm going to put all the oak we got earlier to use, and not just oak, dark oak too. Yep, we're doing a 3-way with wood. By day 59 though, I only got as far as filling in all of the deep slate on said roof, plus adding in the walls and fences to make it look more medieval. Or is it gothic? I really don't know what style I'm going for. I'm just trying new stuff. Well, good morning, villagers. I know some of you didn't sleep, but hopefully you'll refresh your trades for me today. That's all I care about. I'm gonna wait till they hammer, which is their sound for refreshing their trades. I'm here for brick, and, well, emeralds too. But mostly brick because the build requires it. That is our main item we're using for the trading hall. And you'd think after using like 6 stacks of spruce, I'd have more than this. But I can't multiply my brick production without first finishing the trading hall. This is all counterintuitive, you see. All right, let's see how much brick this actually gets me. If we go ahead and craft up the rest here, we get a full stack and 32. Well, I guess let's see how far it gets us. That was a stack in 32. Did not get us very far, especially since we got to get all the way up there with it. But I guess it's something. You can't tell how this is progressing whatsoever. Do I need to make another stone guy? I'll make another stone guy. Oh, there we go. More bricks. And then the other one is here. More bricks. Okay, we've spent all of our emeralds already, but we were able to make another full stack. Oh, that's not going to be a full stack. That's 32 and 24. So stack and 56. Not bad. See how far this gets us. Up, and I'm out again. Well, got a little further. All right, what's it looking like on this side? Okay, you can kind of see the plan. I will say this probably will be a window here. Then I don't know if I'll do them on the back, but I guess I'll at the very least show you where they would go. As you can tell, I'm just coping with the fact that I don't have any more brick to use. But that's okay, because all we're doing right now is biding our time till the villagers reset their trades. So I went ahead and grabbed some more glass from the desert over there and set that to smelt up for when I do conquer the window section of this build. But now, Frank, I need you to give me more emeralds so I can trade them away. Okay, thank you very... This movement thing, I have a mod that allows me to move while menus are open, and trust me, it is weird. Either way, I did use all of that profit for bricks and actually finished out the walls of the house. Okay, we filled it in. I didn't think we'd be able to today, but it's a frame of a house looking thing. Not as good as I had hoped. All right, well, we're gonna fix that up with a lot of decorations. Don't even worry about it. I am actually the only one worried about it. I'm consoling myself right now. Right away, glass did make the place look a bit better, but from afar you could kind of tell that the roof was missing something that our barn had, and it was like a weird little arch or something to separate out the flatness of it. So I built a spruce window section with its own roof. I don't know what this would be called. I don't know. I feel like an alcove, maybe like a roof alcove, an attic alcove. I don't know. If this actually does have a name, let me know down below in the comments. But I did contemplate on having it on both sides, but I thought having this little alcove made the front of the house look special. So instead, I moved on to the stabilization details. First, the front has to be arched. That way, I can get away from the cubiness of Minecraft. I lied. This has nothing to do about structure. Until we get to the sides where I kind of do this diagonal thing with stairs that looks structurally sound. So did I lie about the structure in the beginning? I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I did lie. I still don't care about it. I'm doing it all for decoration. Speaking of, I placed all of these trapdoors and the archway so that I can put dirt up here instead of the spruce structure. That's right, I'm doing it so I can plant flowers above. I care more about the look of the place than the structurally sound ability. I proved myself wrong. But you're telling me having planter boxes on the top and bottom of the front of the house doesn't look fantastic? Dude, this house is out of a dream. And it's clearly not gothic because I've got like pink and stuff. Although the outside did look kind of bland. So I once again used more trapdoors to make some leaf planter boxes, then did a simple design for shutters out of a fence gate and some campfires. After that, I added in a stripped log stack that comes out of the build to hold a lantern. Now all I have to do is redo that on the other side and we're done. The house is complete. Well, now that I think about it, this is not my house. This is a villager house, kind of. They're gonna work in here for free. But now I've got to figure out what in the heck am I gonna do with the interior. Right away, I separated the upstairs and the downstairs and then roofed off the attic with some dark oak because we're not gonna use that. Then I got rid of the ugly dirt floor downstairs and changed it into a mixture of stone and stone brick. No, I didn't. That's cobblestone. I can speak. Next, I planned out where the villagers can go with my patent-pending trapdoor idea. I don't know if I'm the first one to ever use this, but I thought it would save space a long time ago, and I've never stopped since. Basically, I can plant a villager in between all of these trapdoors and not have to do any separating full blocks. That leaves plenty of space for villagers up and downstairs, but as you know, I prefer details over everything. So instead of maximizing the design, instead, I made it painfully obvious that all I want is the look of the place, placing in leaves and oak branches on the first floor to create some sort of an in-home garden feel. While upstairs, I just made a piled up shelf. Today is the day. Finally, my word. Boys, I've made you a new home. Also, I hope you're not all boys, because this would not be explainable to anyone. Villager anatomy aside, I had to figure out where each villager was gonna go. Of course, I could just place them wherever, but then they probably wouldn't be next to each other. Like, Fletchers could all go upstairs, and then we could have librarians below with stonecutters. You know, that sort of stuff. We ended up with this. Fletchers and librarians will go up top with, of course, extra spaces below, in case we need any more. Then, toolsmiths, armorsmiths, and the stonecutter guys, who I think are called masons, will go down below. Mostly because they're not used as much, but it's also the only spot I had where I could fit so many different types. Once the breeder was available again, I replaced in all of their beds so that I can use them up for any extra trades I'd forgotten about. You two Franks best get busy in here, alright? Because I'm a demanding man. This is done. Our barn is done as well. We just don't have any pathways yet, but that's okay. Let's check it out. Let's check it out from the sky here. Oh my word, it looks beautiful. You cannot tell me that we don't have a wonderful town being built right now, okay? We've got the villager trading hall, we've got the breeder, we've got my house, got the animal houses, we have some cats stacked on top of each other back here. I don't remember doing that, but it exists. Well, now that I've got villagers going over here, I would like to start on my diamond armor. We've been rocking the iron for quite some time now. Actually, I kind of like it a lot. But we did pick up this diamond chest plate from the end, and I don't know if that's how I want to go about it, because it is a good way to get diamond, but I could also just trade with, not these guys right here. See, they also sell diamond. Ooh, feather falling 4. I forgot about that. That means I don't actually need a feather falling villager. Ooh, that changes things. Okay, so we can get 3 more librarians up here and 2 more down there even, but I want to make sure we get a good set of armor. So we're going to need protection, unbreaking, mending. I originally thought feather falling, but then I also want to fight a couple things, which means I'll need looting for my sword. And this is obviously not the best sword that I can get. But I guess first things first is to trade with these guys and try and get epic or legendary diamond items, which of course, as you know, means turning to the Fletchers, because without them, I will never have emeralds. They're like an ATM, but with green gems. That'd be like in the real world if you could just walk up to an ATM and diamonds would spit out. Now that I think about it, we do use trees to make paper, which we then use to make money, which can also purchase emeralds in the real world. Why is Minecraft so real? Wow, that was so fast. Oh my goodness. Plus 3 armor, plus 2 toughness, plus 4 max health, plus 30% durability, and times 0.67% chance to apply a bleed effect on an enemy. Get that one out of here. What the heck? Okay. Oh, epic helmet. Okay, so we just need pants now. Either way, those are perfect. I love that. I'm gonna get rid of this common helmet. We just need better leggings. Common and epic. Oh, there we go. We did it. shit. That normally takes way longer. Okay, now we can focus on the book trades. That, of course, requiring more money. So I hopped over to the spruce biome that I've turned into one big farm and got to chopping. Now that I've compared Minecraft and real life, basically making them the same thing, am I deforesting? Is what I'm doing illegal? You'll never catch me. You know what? I think we need to make a sword, a new diamond sword, actually. Maybe do some enchanting on that. Oh, epic one right away. My luck has been crazy this video. I normally have to spend so long trying to get these things, but it's just not, it's not happening right now. Only sharp 4? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, wait, we do have amethyst. Oh, I'm gonna re-roll my pickaxe then. I put diamonds in it. Requires full durability. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? And then reforge. Huh? Unique? What? I've never seen that before in my life. Oh, no way that's a thing. Okay. What? That's so sick. 50% more durability, 30% dig speed, plus 3 reach. Are you kidding me? We're doing that on everything. What? I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Clearly, I never used the mod appropriately in the past. So current me now wants to go and make every single armor piece and tool unique, which is just gonna require a lot. But first, back to the diamond sword, which I was able to enchant up and combine with a bunch of other things for a sharp 4, looting 2, soulfire 2, unbreaking 3 sword. And while attempting to make it unique, I mayhaps have run out of diamonds. So to the edge of the world I go. There, I am able to mine as much as I want. Thanks to the elytra and a couple of blocks, I can maneuver in and out of the island at will. The view from the side really does allow me to see everything. Sometimes finding one measly diamond at the bottom, or just 8 right next to each other. But for this project to work, I don't only need diamonds, I also need amethyst. So the random clusters I found were also a target of investigation. So we gathered more amethyst, we gathered a lot more diamonds, put all of these in, and we should be able to roll until we get something we want. Unique diamond sword, sharp 4, looting 2, soulfire aspect 2, unbreaking 3, and that gives us 30% more attack damage because it's unique, with 20% crit chance, 3+ luck, plus a higher attack range and a 46% chance to inflict bleeding 1. That is crazy. That's much better than my little dinky iron sword, though. That didn't even take that long. Hold on, I can maybe do this with all my armor, or at least some of it. And I'm gonna roll my pants, see if we get something good. Unique. Perfect. Plus 4 armor, plus 6 max health, speed, bleed. Like, we're gonna try on the chestplate too, because the chestplate's epic. And we get unique. Plus 4 more armor, 50% more durability, max health, chance to bleed. I mean, we could do it on everything. I feel like we could. This could be interesting. Like, having a full unique set would be so cool. I'm doing it. And that's the unique diamond helmet. 4+ armor, plus 2 toughness, 50% durability, 10% speed, and more chance to bleed. Then the boots, basically the same thing, but just more max health. And that is a full unique set of diamond armor. I didn't know this was possible before I accidentally got the pickaxe. So like, to have that right now is crazy. Even though I go back to my regular daily work, like feeding the villagers and trading for more books on my armor, at this point, I really want to fight the Warden, or like, I don't know, maybe the dragon again. Like, this gear is insane. And it took 10 videos of me using the mod to figure out that it was real. Wait, what? I just spoke increasing, huh? Increasing world size? What? We're getting a mountain? Wait, hold on. How increase? Hold on. So what, we added this, I'm assuming? Did we add like a chunk here? Maybe over there? Does that mean more diamonds? That would mean the structure of this changed. Look at that. The structure of this did change. There's actually, yep, there's more diamonds in the wall. Okay, so we've added this side. I think it was only this side though. Maybe that side as well, but we're slowly getting a world here. Well, today's goal, first off, trade with the villagers, see if they've restocked their Fletcher trades, and then grab one of those guys after they breed a little bit and put them in here so we could get protection. Because once we get protection, that's pretty much all we need for these puppies. Yay, we're all excited for emerald trades. Yay, yeah. Keep jumping, keep being weird, I guess. I don't know. Yippee, giving me emeralds. Yay, getting ripped off. Woohoo. Okay, unfortunately for me, this was my whole day, gathering up more spruce and trading it away for emeralds and levels. That way, when it came time to putting everything together, I wasn't struggling. But I was. It's no short feat to try and combine every single book at once and then put it on armor. In fact, I even had enchantment bottle villagers prepared for such an occasion. After getting a Prot 3 villager came the combining operation. What we're gonna do here is I'm gonna put the mending book and the protection book together, 2. Then I'm gonna take this and put this book on it, and boom, we have our first piece of armor The unique diamond chestplate. Unbreaking 3, prop 4, mending, with all of those attributes at the bottom. I can't even wear it because I have an elytra, but I'm going to retire my iron chestplate, which I guess I could make legendary, huh? Not needed though, heck off. I don't need that one. We have this one. Our old set is starting to form up, actually. All right, we have our first piece. Let's try and get the others. Well, now how else could I get some XP? I used to have a mob grinder. I remember those days. That was fun, but now I don't. So what are we looking at XP-wise? So I need 17 for the helmet. I'm assuming the same for this. Okay, so 17 for that as well. And then what are 17 for... Okay, 17 for everything is not that bad. I just have to figure out how to get it. I came up with 3 different ways. The first one happens to be going down into the biggest cave I can find and mining up all of the ores while simultaneously fighting the mobs. Sure, it's fun getting shot by skeletons over and over again, or finding my 90th vein of lapis, but getting 17 levels was fairly slow. Well, we made it to 17, which means I should be able to use an anvil here to put this book on. I want to do it on the feather falling boots first because I like these. Lit. Okay, replace our legendary iron boots, which were fantastic. Our iron set was amazing, but now we've got this new set slowly being acquired. But that did take us... Well, it didn't take that long, but I think we could be more efficient about it. So we're going to try another method to get to 17 again. And, oh, you know what? It could be... You know what? Let's try this method. Let's try the topside method. Instead of going down, surely there's going to be a bunch of mobs up here I can fight. That guy died really fast. So option number 2 was fighting everything on the surface. Maybe that could go faster. It certainly did when whatever the heck this thing is popped up. What the? Undead army approaching from the east? I don't know my Weast chords. Does it happen to be over where the lightning did the striking? Because that's very possible for me. I think it's over here. These are, in fact, the undead army. This could be a way to get it. Hold on. You know, I think I was supposed to face you guys in my planet video, but y'all fell off. Not like in a rude way or anything. Genuinely, y'all just walked off the planet. Oh, were there more waves of this? Oh, lit. I need more XP. Perfect timing, you guys. That was very effective, guys. Hold on. Let me do my little thing here. Put that down, add this to this, well that, and then boom. Another piece of gear has been made. Oh my word, my health is going crazy, by the way. We're at 3/4 diamond, mid-fight as well. I wanna point that out, that I mid-fighted that. I guess that was method number 2. My original method was just gonna be running around killing mobs, but the undead army decided to attack. So now my new thing is I'm just gonna go to the Nether and see if it's faster to mine quartz. Well, I can tell you one thing. This was easily the fastest method, all right? Like, we got that lickety-split, and we have retired our iron armor, which, I mean, I'm a little sad about. I love that stuff, but it's okay, because we have the unique set. I have so many extra hearts that I think I'm going to take off my shield for now, just because that also gives us extra, and I don't need 3 rows of hearts. Maybe if I fight a Warden or something. But yeah, of all methods, easily, the Nether was the fastest, second fastest being the undead army, and the third being mining and killing mobs. After achieving my diamond armor, I think it's time we go to the Nether. I did just get back though, but that was for a separate reason. I want to go there today with my looting 2, which I don't know if looting 2 is going to be the best for this. I might try and get looting 3. Well, I don't have levels, so there's no point in that. But I'm aiming to get wither skeleton skulls because I want to fight this guy. I've already got one. I accidentally got one in the Nether at some point earlier in the video, and I think it would be a great time to face off against him, mostly because I have unique diamond armor, and I don't even think he can't damage you when you're naked. He can't damage me in this either, so we may as well attempt it. I think there's our second one, baby. Looting 2 may have been the call. I've always found it more potent than looting 3 for some odd reason, but if it works, it works. I'm not complaining. Oh, there we go. There's the third one. Heck yeah, baby. All right, I can't forget grabbing some of the soul sand before I leave. That would be very dumb. I think I only need 4 of this. And we've got everything we need for a wither. Now, the question is, should I fight it where I live or someplace else? Just because it sucks doesn't mean it's not destructive. I'm very much so considering fighting it on the surface. Shouldn't take that long. My only issue is the bow that I have is not great. So its first phase is going to take longer than I wish. I think perfect place to fight it, right over by the other Nether portal. It's like a great boss place. Got this big old thing, and I want to make sure that I don't lose the star. So let me cover up some of this, this lava here. Cover that, that. Make sure none of it is out. Okay, there is no lava. Okay. Well, a singular day, and I am able to face the wither. Hello there, sir. Welcome to the world. I wouldn't stand there if I were you. He did. All right, wither time. Where'd that guy come from? All right, I want to stay away from the fire as much as possible, because I don't want what I get from this guy to fall in it. Oh, away from the fire, man. Okay, there we go. And, oh my word, it immediately almost fell in the fire. Thank you. Now we have ourselves another star, and I don't want that. But, I mean, we can make ourselves a beacon. It's been a long time since I've done it, because it's kind of useless, but may as well. Ooh, we do have obsidian. Okay, that I didn't expect. Do we have glass? I think we do. Ooh, wait, maybe in here? There we go. Bang, bang, boom. Wow, I messed that up. Beacon! Heck yeah. I don't, care, though, so I'm just gonna put it in my backpack for now. But I guess, took a single day to make an entire beacon with no prep time. Cool. Oh, wait, we got the withered treasure bag. I didn't even know that was a thing. We got the rare wither sword. Is this just a stone sword? What the heck? But it has knockback 2, 7 attack damage, 1 put. This is awful, by the way. 30% chance bleed. How do you make this better? Is this made of stone? 30% chance to inflict bleeding. Okay, well, I mean, I guess the only cool thing is the bleeding and the wither effect, but like, that's just not very useful. It is a pretty cool, like, token for winning. We did beat the boss. So what I'll go ahead and do with it is make an item frame for it, and I guess I'll just put it like, I don't know, here when you walk in, you get to see the, there we go, you get to see the wither sword. Wither sword, not cool. Well, anyway, back to my plans for the day. I would like to build a windmill. That's right, the thing that goes in the sky and creates energy or does something for farms or whatever their point is. I'm gonna be building that. I've got this great idea on how to do it. We're gonna take some simple stuff like oak, spruce, stone, you know, the easy ones. I'm gonna go right over to where my barn is because it seems like the best area for it, and kind of get a view with my ortho camera here just for where it should maybe go. I'm personally partial to this area here, but I think we might need to do some terraforming around here first. So I got to work deconstructing and reconstructing all of the land. I mean, the entire area needed a rework. Not only just for a windmill, because that's not what we're planning for. We're planning for this entire land to be farmland. We're gonna have wheat and carrots and potatoes, and I don't really know anything other than those, but I'm making sure every vegetable has a field, the windmill will be set in the correct place, and any future builds that I decide to do can already fit in our town. Oh my word. Doesn't that just look so much better terraformed? Like, it looks real now. Like, it looks organized, uniform, and ready for builds. That's the whole point of terraforming. I love it. All right. Now for the reason we're here, the windmill. I start off with a stone base constructed out of, well, stone and cobblestone, but I also vary the heights of either side with walls, slabs, and stairs. From there, I build up an oak frame that'll be the middle part of this windmill. After I get to a discernible height, you know, probably one similar to the tower I have on my main base, I do a small room out of spruce. This is just the chill top of the windmill that I'm gonna roof off with some deep slate and spruce. After that's all in place, I move on to the windmill rotor thing, the whole point of a windmill, like the fans. I don't know. I sheared some sheep for some wool, and then got to work on a quick design that makes it look like the fan is moving, or at least in motion. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just place blocks for a living. Last but not least, right here. Okay, that should look pretty good. Yep, there we go. A moving windmill. There's obviously some decorations I can do on the side tomorrow, but that is the main gist of it. From here on, I just need to figure out the actual, like, farmland. That'll be the hardest part, is where and what are we going to be farming. The next couple of days, we are hard at work finishing the farmland. First off, I needed a hoe, a decent one that could do all of our work for us. I got very lucky and rolled a legendary hoe before this project started. That means all of the land that I'm currently hoeing and moisturizing with little bits of water hidden by trapdoors and lanterns was done by a singular hoe, and I didn't have to change. And now I hope with all of this farmland, our villagers will be fed for centuries to come, if I ever harvest it. Well, looking at where we're at now, there are a few things that need work with the place. For one, the windmill needs some decoration. 2, it actually needs its farmland. 3, we have no pathways. And 4, I forgot what 4 was. But that's okay, we'll figure out what 4 was later. For now, I start with a couple decorations on the windmill, things that'll just make it stand out and give people a reason to look at this plain oak structure. From there, I moved on to planning the paths. I just knew I wouldn't be able to figure out any of the farmland without having these blocks placed down. I say blocks because technically a path block is still a block, even though it's like less than a block. Is a chest still a block if it's less than a block? Anyway, we got the path to the barn and it looks spectacular. Now I needed to somehow connect it to the river and go down block after block because I'm following this weird dirt wall I created. But yes, I'm actually going to do something with this river. I love some sort of fishing hut or dock situation going on down here because you can't have a town without e-commerce. Well, unless you hide all of your villagers in the back house of your village. Speaking of, I didn't really want to do a normal pathway to that area, mostly because I feel like it wouldn't fit the village. So instead, I opened up the inside of my housed off house and made a gravel and stone path from the side of our walled in base. This looks much better than having some random path go around the stripped logs. There. And now we have this random, is this 2 blocks or 1? That looks really weird there, not gonna lie. We have our own pathway to the, let me replace this, to the trading hall. Awesome. I love it. I think this is great. This is what this area was missing for sure. I was so confused on how I would connect it, and then look at that. We can just cut open our own little area, and we have a side path. I love it. That looks great. There's the entire carrot section done. And since it's the last one, I wanted more grass to wrap around it because I'm going to add some leaves to it and make it more like a bush type of barrier. I think that makes the most sense. Now, middle was wheat, and this, I think this is middle. So we're going to plant down all the wheat that we've got here, which is not very much considering the land we have now for all of this. But I guess, you know what? This is to feed the animals because, again, I haven't done that in days. Not my problem. I didn't have any of the resources. Now, carrots, I have more of, but it's like 2 times larger than the wheat, so this is not gonna work either. But that's all right, because our #1 priority was for this to look gorgeous. And I'll tell you what, it does. Now, are you ready for what's going to be the biggest glow up in history? That's right, our potatoes. We have 2 of them. But don't worry, it'll fill this entire farm, which doesn't actually get to this one section, and we need more water. I done goobered up a little bit, but that's okay, because we're just gonna add water right here. Take a trapdoor and lantern, and boom, there you go. Whole thing's good now. Sometimes you do a little mistake, but look at that. Oh my word, the farmland looks great. As for our diamond hoe, this thing has been kind of ruined. Can we, oh wait, we may be able to buy a mending and an unbreaking and put this on it. So let me just take, yep, all right. Let me just take an unbreaking from you. Thank you. Then a mending from you. Awesome. Oh, 8. Love it. What do you have again? Protection? That does not help. But I'll go ahead and combine these 2 up for 2 and then this up for 9. I find it interesting that that's our only legendary piece. Everything else we have is epic or just unique. Wait, the elytra can be unique. Hold on. How do I upgrade this? What's the material? Requires phantom membrane. Ooh, that's interesting. You know what? We might actually stay awake a little bit. We didn't sleep last night. We're not sleeping tonight. So to pass the time, I went to the Nether and gathered bone blocks. Mostly because the farm isn't going to plant itself, and I don't have any extra bone meal. I swear every time I make another portal these days, I'm in a soul sand biome, which is good, because bone meal is always useful. It's just weird that it keeps happening. There, surely we have enough potatoes to kind of make it look like they're at least fighting for 3rd place here, instead of just absolutely in 3rd place when it comes to our farm vegetables. Wait, is wheat a vegetable? No. Oh, it's a starch, I think, right? Is that what it is? It's I mean, it turns into bread. It turns into a lot of things, but like, it's not a vegetable. Farming, I think, of vegetables, though. So it only makes sense that it's a vegetable, but it's definitely not a vegetable. Could be a vegetable. Either way, that's really all we did. Oh my goodness. I might use all of this bone block. I don't know, but I'm going going to do is make the bushes I promised earlier that I forgot about a little bit. Can you tell I was rambling? Live audio me had no idea what was going on at the time. How the heck do you commentate while placing potatoes? I still think that's gonna turn out to be fantastic looking when everything is filled in and actually grown up. Like, the colors, the green on top and the yellow in the middle and the green on the bottom with the orange. Spectacular. Okay. Well, now that we have our farms in place, our windmill in place, our iron golems, begging for mercy. Look at that guy. I think it's time we upgrade our armor yet again. I didn't think we could get to unique, let alone a netherite version of I can speak English. But we've got the ability to get many more of these, so we can do, wait, we have ultimate, 6 items that we need smithed. There we go, put those in there, keep 1 in there. We've got a single netherite scrap to work with now, and 6 smithing templates for all 6 of our unique items. Can't upgrade the elytra just yet, but it's good that I'm gonna head into the nether and waste a bunch of days just mining away, because if I do that, then the phantoms will spawn when I am back. We can fight those guys off, actually get some phantom membrane going too. Heck, maybe the world will expand, I don't know. What will my house look like in the coming days after I get out of the nether? Speaking of, where should I start mining? Finding a spot with lava lakes around is a luxury, but once I did, I got down to Y15 and got to work. Well, we've got 26 ancient debris. We have 4, 5, 6 items to upgrade. 6 times 4 is 24, so we have enough. All right, let's get out of here. I'm very much so not interested in staying down here any longer than I have to. Well, I don't think the world increased while we were gone. Doesn't look like it, but it's okay. We do have all of the netherite we need to get to the next tier of armor. Very excited about that. And then, oh, I forgot we smelted up this stuff. Hold on. Which of these do I want to make? I can't remember. I think we are going to go with this set here. The amitrine set, which requires... Okay, let's figure this out here. Oh, this set's going to look great as a unique set. Oh, okay, so we just take netherite and put an amitrine ingot, which is just this. Easy. So we only need 1, 2, 3, 4 for the upgrade. And I don't know if I'm going to do my tools or not yet. Levitates on hit actually sounds pretty fun. So I'll probably do my sword. And then the smithing template is this with an endstone brick. Do we have an endstone brick? Can we make one? We can. Okay, W. Which means then I can take this and put this in here and put this in here and then that. And now we have 8 of these. Oh, wait, we could actually skip netherite completely. Hold on. Combine these bad boys up for 6 netherite ingots. Then we make our smithing table, which I guess we'll put up here. Take off our armor. We're gonna do this upgrade first. So netherite, unique. Oh, unique netherite, baby. Hold on, let me put it all on. Let's go, unique netherite. And even so, we're gonna upgrade our sword and our pickaxe. Dude, I look sick right now, but there's more. That may be cool, but this is even better. Oh yeah, the amitrine set, which when you wear, you gain unique power-ups. I don't know what those power-ups are. We have arcane aura. Oh, I've got aura. You dang Skippy, I got aura. Look at me. Look at me go. I got a weird little creeper-looking face. This is our new set of armor, and I have a little challenge for this iron golem. Survive a hit. Hold on, you survive a hit. Oh, it does levitate. Hold on, can we levitate more and more? We can levitate more and more. That's fantastic. Oh, see you later. 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 And the looting on... Oh, the looting actually gives you more iron. That's interesting. Oh, but that's so cool. We have our new set of frickin' armor. I look amazing. We are so strong right now. We could face anything. I broke my potato. I can't face this. Well, this is where we're at right now. We have this gear and we have this base. So far, so frickin' good. For now, I'm gonna wait till nighttime. We're almost there, and I'm just gonna hope that phantoms spawn. If they don't the entire night, that's gonna be unfortunate, because I really want to re-roll the elytra and see if I can get a unique elytra. That'd be sick. I don't think there's been a time in my Minecraft career where I've wanted the sky demon to spawn, but now is that time. Just look at how bored I am walking around, waiting for these things to spawn. I don't do anything. I just sit here. Not seeing any phantoms. Kind of upset. Thought if I was in the nether for long enough, I could get phantoms. Then I I could kill them, then I could watch them float up, and then they die, and then I could re-roll my elytra, but it's not happening. Well, I feel very, I don't know, completed after getting this armor. But when I look around, I don't feel that anymore. This place is not done. Also, I've noticed this mountain started spawning in. Don't know when that happened. I'm assuming when I logged on today, just like right away, we got this now. So this is cool, and it seems we're spawning a jungle over there, which is also pretty sick. It looks like maybe it didn't maybe we're spawning an ocean, actually. That's kind of cool. But the world definitely grew. It has definitely grown up a little bit. Remember when we were like on a single block at one point, and now we have all of this to our name? Like, it's kind of crazy how big this place has grown throughout the video. Like, all I thought was we were getting like this small area, but no, it just keeps multiplying, just keeps wrapping more chunks around. And that's actually good for me. More land equals more mob spawns. The friendly ones this time. I'm getting tired of only having chicken eggs to eat, so I want to invent a new recipe. I made stoves, pots, and frying pans from the Farmer's Delight mod and searched up what foods I could prepare, most of which need crops that I don't have. But what they do all have in common is meat. Now, I don't want to kill all of my little farm animals, okay? Those guys, they can live a happy life in here, but the ones that aren't happy are the ones outside, the wild ones. And I'm getting sick of them being out there. So they're getting the stick. But this really sharp one I found on the side of the road. With bacon acquired, my first meal was bacon and eggs. Self-explanatory on how I got those ingredients, I know. Next, I made one of the only other things I could, a beef stew. Made from carrots, potatoes, and, well, beef. After a whole day in a kitchen, our crops grew a lot, and I was able to almost fully extend out my farms. But that got me thinking, what's my limit in this video? As in, what's next for me? Today is a new day, and I think after I finish harvesting these carrots, I've got another plan for us. I would like to attempt to find possibly a deep dark, if it's even spawned in this world at all. Mostly because I want to see if I'll be able to fight a warden. I think that would be fun. Wow, the carrot farm, shockingly bigger than I thought it was. Oh, we're almost at fireworks as well. Interesting. And I guess I could try my elytra. We've got 14 membrane though, and I don't think that's gonna be enough to actually change it to anything good. But I mean, I guess. Immediately it went to epic. Okay, that's pretty sick. Let's try again. I may have accidentally gone off of legendary, but that's okay, because we settled at epic so far. That's pretty cool. We now have the epic elytra, which we already had, but at least it's purple, like everything else we own. Guess it would have been weird if it was the only legendary item, but I still want to get it to unique before the end of this video. Also, I think we need more paper to go along with our gunpowder so I can make more fireworks. Then we're gonna scout out the outside of the chunk, the new chunks, and see if we have any deep dark biomes, because I doubt we'll have an ancient city. I haven't seen one starting to grow yet, and it seems to only go one chunk at a time, which means there's no way we're gonna make it to an ancient city. But that doesn't mean a deep dark biome does not lurk. As fun as it is to glide around the earth on made up wings, I wasn't seeing a deep dark. It would be cool if by now somehow I'd see an ancient city, but there's no way that's in the... It would be cool if somehow I find an ancient city, but there's no way that's in my future. But if I can't see one on the outside, that doesn't mean there's not one inside. So I took to the largest caves in search of the deep dark. Not seeing anything this way. Oh, okay. So we found one. Is there a shrieker? That's what I want to know. Oh my goodness. Doesn't seem to be one down here. Oh, there could be one. Ah! Oh my. Ah! Dude, that could have spawned a warden. I don't know. Holy crap, that scared me, dude. I looked like behind me for a millisecond. I just saw green. Oh my word. Okay, I want to go up there and see if I can see in. Oh, there's a shrieker. Okay, all right. There's a zombie actively trying to spawn a warden right now, which is not cool, by the way. But that's what we wanted to see. I wanted to make sure that it was possible to fight one. Okay, all right. Now that we know where this is, it's on the cave that is directly on this side of the island. This is the spruce side, right? Yep, this is the spruce side. Okay, we know where it is. I will be coming back for that later. Well, what else do we do to prepare for the warden? I think firstly, we need strength potions, which means I need more blaze rods that I have already. Awesome. Over all of the years that I've played Minecraft, potion creation has not been my strong suit. In fact, there are two potions that I know, strength and swiftness. Thankfully, they're the most useful ones ever. Oh, yep, strength too. Okay, +6 attack damage. That's gonna be very, very useful. I think the only other potion that would actually be good for us in this situation would be, I guess regen. Oh, wait, do we have any of the cool potions from the end? Oh, no, I don't think I got any. I only have the Spelunker 3 potion, which I would like to check out at some point. Wait, we have Jade potions. Oh, these could be useful. Speed 2 and jump boost. I could yo-yo the Warden with that. I could just like follow him, just like jump up with him. And then, wait, don't we have, oh no, it's a soul jar. I thought we had cloud in a bottle. I was like, I could literally double jump, but no, that's fine. Okay, well, I think we have everything we need to beat the Warden. Like, surely that's all we need, right? And then we have a God Apple, just in case for regen. I was thinking regen potions, but we do have a God Apple, and we also have golden bandages that we got from the Wither fight, or the, no, it was the weird people who attacked me fight. So I guess the only, I always like fighting the Warden last. So in the remaining days, I'm gonna make sure that this place is a true home. And that starts out by giving me this Spelunker potion and going to get copper. Ooh, why does he need copper and coal? I don't know. I forgot. And I'm not watching ahead to figure it out. You'll just have to keep watching or whatever. But I spent my time in the mines on the outside of the world, grabbing the largest veins of copper and coal that I could. Okay. Let's work out how much coal this is gonna take. I think we have enough. Well, yeah, okay, we have enough coal. We have a lot of copper, so that should be everything we need. Someone tell me why past me was getting all this copper. I don't know. I'm not watching. Editor me is very confused. Well, while this stuff is smelting, I can do a little more around the island. Is there a place I can put this till it's done? Yeah, here. I'm just gonna shove it up in the kitchen. So a couple of the things that I wanted to address was directly around my base. It doesn't look perfect, I guess. And I just need a few simple things to spruce. Whoa, to spruce it up around here. Anyway, specifically this area, like this wraparound has really nothing to it. We've got a couple of leaves. We have a torch here for some reason. This I love. We have this little like storage section. Love this. This area right here is great. The path, perfect. All other 75% of this is nothing and definitely not done. So first I gathered leaves and bamboo to plant around. Then I came up with a small campfire area at the side of our base. I always love putting these in the world, not to be used or anything like that. They look good. Next, I further carried out leaves on top of an item, like normally an anvil or a composter trend, while decorating the trim of our oak and spruce wall. After that, I added in a couple of extra wood and chest piles, then bone mealed the grass. There. That immediately makes this area look way more lively. Love it. Now that we have a bunch of copper smelted, I had to fly around my world looking for pigs. Mostly because when you kill them, you have a chance to get tallow, which I thought is something you can use to combine with copper to keep it from oxidizing. Apparently, I was wrong. Yep, there's no feasible way for that to happen. Clearly, I'm smart. That's okay though, because I finally figured out what the copper is for. Grain silos by our farm. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier in the video, but this is just gonna make the area look so much better. And this is how much copper we were able to mine in an entire day. Are you for real? Am I gonna have to go mine more copper? Oh my goodness gracious. That is not how I predicted my day going. Fine. Whatever. And since I can't sleep because I want phantoms to spawn, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go to this side now because we already mined out a lot of that side. I despise the life sentence I've given myself to get copper. Is this what prison's like? I finally understand it now. Hey, fun fact, if you make a bunch of copper blocks, like the raw copper, you can't put them in the furnace and cook them. Yeah, even if you make coal blocks to do it too, it doesn't, this game is stupid. Enjoy this montage. I'm not even gonna montage it. Enjoy me just staring at copper. This is what happens. This is my life now. Copper's taken over. 100 days of copper. Yay! Okay, so we're almost done smelting up our second set of 9 stacks of copper. Actually 10. We're doing 10 stacks of copper at a time. And dude, it's just taking so many. I want to do. I would love to do more copper builds, but the fact that this is what you have to do to get copper is ridiculous. I cannot believe this is the norm for people who actually want to build with copper. Like I could not do this. Okay, I'm gonna put our copper reserves up here. I'm hoping that this is enough to make the grain silos now. Like there's no way. There's no way this is not enough. It could be enough, or it could not be. I think I'm going insane. There. We have a short one, a medium one, and a tall one. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, literally like 4 days of work just to get those. Just for those. Are you serious right now? It's all right. We went overkill for a reason, and I think what we should probably do is add a little bit more decoration decoration to them, because personally, I don't believe that that is enough. In my farming video, I also did some grain silos, but to decorate them and make them more rounded, I used a bunch of spruce, which is what I'm going to do now. My idea was to use spruce trapdoors all the way up in the center and then wrap some signs around it, just like we did with the cut copper, sort of separating heights. I did run into a couple issues. Some of them were a little bit close together, which means a couple of the signs or trapdoors didn't get to be placed, but from a distance, you would never know. They look great. The grain silos are done. Oh, look at it. Look, we have a perfect little viewing platform. Right here, dude. Look at this. I can't see anything. Okay, the perfect viewing platform right up here. I don't even want these things anymore. To view our little town. Look at that. Oh, those look so good. Oh, I'm so glad we added those. They just fill a little gap right there. But now I'm realizing I've spent days on construction and there's still so much I have to do with the town. Next up on my list is the fishing area, or the dock section, the lower half of the town. I don't know. Maybe we have some sort of castle town upstream that supplies us with food, clothes, and armory gear. I don't know what I'm making. David, lore is weird to me. But I made a fishing hut and dock nonetheless. There was what you would call a slight mishap halfway through though. And then I want to replace the bottom of that with stone. Oh my goodness gracious. From the south, we're doing this again, huh? Round 2. Well, funny enough, I've gotten better armor since the last time we fought. And my sword makes you float away, which means y'all do kind of suck. Where's the rest of you? Is there no more wave? Did y'all give up? I'm assuming y'all gave up. I personally would give up if I saw me too, so... Did they give up? Where are they? Watching them float away is actually very fun. I'll tell you what, this is not a fight. This is an ice skating rink in America. Where's the rest of the wave? Oh, they're over here. Hello, boys. You do nothing. You do nothing. I would actually like to check my base real quick because lightning keeps striking. Can I sleep through this so lightning stops? Hold on. This will be the first time I sleep in ever. Okay. I slept so the thunderstorm would stop because, to be honest, I don't want that ruining any of my hard work. Fire cannot be allowed to spread right now. Oh, there's a tank? Hello there, sir. Can I juggle the tank? Hold on. Come here, tank. I have an idea. All right, let's go for a fly. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Look at you go. Look at you go. Juggle him, juggle him, juggle him, juggle him, juggle him, juggle him, juggle him. There he goes. Oh, he's gonna die. Look at him go. What a fantastic boss, by the way. Doesn't even know how to left click. Dude, our area looks sick. Tell me it doesn't. Ignore the rotten flesh. Wither skeletons. Oh my goodness. They're actually like trying now. Well, not really, but I mean, they're doing something right. Too bad they just float up in the air and then die. Goodbye. Oh, second tank. Round 2. My goodness. Flame bow. Whoa. Oh, wow, you do no damage. Oh, wow, you do nothing. That was a sad tank. Sorry, excuse for a tank. There's another wave? No, shoot. There's no way there's another wave, right? I just defeated the last wave. All of you seem to be a little faster, which is just annoying for skeletons, I'll tell you what. Cerberus? Is this guy Cerberus? Oh, my, that might be Cerberus. I'll tell you what, that one might be Cerberus. Oh, what the heck is that thing? Oh my goodness, my whole forest is on fire. Forest fire, forest fire, forest fire. Cerberus is starting a forest fire. Oh my word. He's not doing any damage though, so it's like, it's totally fine that this is happening. I just can't have him shoot towards my house. Where's he at? Cerberus, come here. You're doing great so far, buddy. You're doing great. You're doing great. You really can't attack me when I fling you into the air, can you? I do feel slightly bad for this. I'm just making him float in the sky. He's just burning in soul fire and floating in the sky. Cerberus fangs. Maybe those are used for something. I don't know. Also, notice how my entire forest is on fire now? That's pretty cool. After the level 5 wave of destruction, whatever, there was one last thing to do for our fishing area, and that was this weird wall. It's too flat. Normally, I like to make my cliff faces kind of go inward, so I got to work on adding a design that would push it back. Look at that. We've made like a whole new area, by the way. I do need to bone meal it a little bit. It's pretty barren. This should be the last thing that just ties this area together. Just a bit of bone meal. Goes a long, long way in these areas. Tell you what. Except the long. No one likes long grass. Long grass is not cool. It is very useful in slight occasions, and that is it. Lastly, there was a huge empty area out in front of my house. Now, originally, I planned to have some villager stalls here, but I thought the area was too big and maybe from afar it would block my cool epic house. So instead I built a park. Not a good one because I don't know what I'm doing. The swing set took 17 tries and making a sand pit was weird for this area. It does not fit whatsoever. But hey, again, lore is not my problem, okay? If there's kids that live in my village, they're gonna get shards of glass in them from playing in the sandpit. I can tell you that right now. I made this wrong. There. It looks really weird, but maybe from afar it doesn't. I lied. No, it definitely looks weird, especially without the chains. But hey, this is the best I could do. I made a park. Okay, I didn't know what I was getting into beforehand. I guess the only thing left to do here are the villager stalls. It'll end up giving this area a lot more color if we do, because right now it's fairly solid other than the farmland and the copper in the back. We're getting really close to ending out my time here on this world, and there's still a few more things I've got to add in. One of which actively being the fact that I keep forgetting to shear the sheep. Hello, boys. I need more wool for the next project, which is villager stands. I swear I add them in every video, but they just look so aesthetically pleasing. I love adding in colors to my world. So now we've got almost 2 stacks of it. Surely that's enough. I think that'll be enough. We just need the dyes for it, which, yeah, we should have. Okay. With the villager stands, I'm not switching up the design. Pretty much in every video that I have these in, I do the exact same one. We start off with a spruce base, have some walls and fences lead up to where I'm going to put the wall. Now, my town didn't exactly have that much room, so I kind of have to improvise on the placement. I mainly decided to put them on the path between the farm and my main house, or I guess the villager breeder is over there too. It just depends on where you're going. I also, for the first time in my life, varied the villager stalls by making every other one oak. I know, it seems to be a theme in this video. 1 oak, 1 spruce. Don't tell me why those colors just look so good together. But after many minutes of putting in the right colors, decorating with barrels, melons, hay bales, chests, and bookshelves, we had fully functioning town stalls that no one ran. Finally though, with the town and farms done, it's Warden time. Well, we don't have a totem of undying, so a shield is actually going to be useful. We're using all of these items, and then also we're using these potions. And in case I need to fly away, I still have my elytra. Okay, we're gonna go fight a Warden now. I just have to go find him. There it is. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I don't know if this armor is good enough. I mean, I make things float, and I'm very overpowered, but still, what if? I'm gonna drink strength right away. Throw that away. Put that there. Take this. Go in here. Put this back on. I'm in water. Okay, let me fight these guys off real quick. It spreads. Oh, we're here. We're here and we're thumbing. Come on, come on. Spawn them in. Spawn them in. How much strength do I have? Minute right now? Drink the jade potion as well. All right, here we go. Here we go. I think this is 4. Okay, please. Oh my word. This is actually insanely working. Oh, it's not working that well. Golden apple. He does a lot of damage, but we make him fly. We make him fly so he can't like regular hit us. He can only do this. That attack doesn't do much. Or, I mean, it does a lot, but it doesn't do enough. We did it! We did it! We killed the Warden! We got the Warden treasure bag! Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna spawn more! Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out of here! Oh my word, we did it. That actually was not nearly as hard as well, to be fair, our armor did start absolutely get, like, not tanking anymore. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. That was insane. These were kind of clutch because they just give you regen and they insta-eat. And that god apple was 100% needed. But let's see. Before I go to bed, on the last night, what did we get from our Warden treasure bag? We got the Scroll of Sonic Boom, 8 XP bottles, and an Echo Shard. Well, that's our town. I'm very happy with it. I mean, we have all the barn aspects, the trading posts, the trading hall, the villager breeder, we have a literal park, and of course, fishing that we didn't get to. But without a doubt, one of my favorite builds, if not my favorite, because we did the medieval design, which I have never done before. And I think we did a great job. As the sun sets, my days in this world are over. If you want to see me play more on this world or any others, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate all y'all joining the channel as I adventure through 100 days. Leave the comment double if you think I should continue expanding on this world. But for now, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to check me out on Spotify because for some reason I'm there too. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.